Hello!
Hey!
Welcome to the second episode of NifD Live's Princes of the Apocalypse / Elemental Evil campaign. I'm Elliot, I'm the one DMing this campaign, so you'll be hearing a lot of my voice, so I hope you're ready for that.
Good job, Dan!
Do you see these headphones plugged in? Because they are.
Yeah, they were, to be fair. Though, maybe a bit more of my voice than you're expecting. You got to hear it 2 times over, I guess. But yeah, this is session number 2. Do any of you guys want to do a little recap of what happened last session?
So last session, our intrepid explorers all met at
Went to a pub,
met
yeah.
at a tavern, as they normally would. I was tracking down a guy called Bastian Thermander. Dan was, I think, tracking down the same guy.
No, it's a different guy.
Different guy.
Oh, different
Still
guy.
tracking down the guy.
And you're also...
I'm tracking down literature.
You're looking for a book.
I'm looking for a guy. Just not to kill said guy.
Okay.
All good.
So we're looking for some guys, and we went off and we met a guy who was selling grain.
He was fun, wasn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
good old
I've only got
Dylan.
notes relating to my character. I haven't got notes relating to
No,
everything.
that's fine. No, you do your bit, and then I'll ask the other guys to fill in anything, and then I'll
Okay.
fill in.
So we met the Order of the Knights, and they used to be members of the Gauntlet, and I wanted them to return to the Gauntlet, and I spoke to them, and they said they'll do it, and they'll help. Basically, if I get them to come back and be members of the Gauntlet, I can have a high position in the Gauntlet, which is pretty cool. And they worship Tyre, the god Tyre.
Yep.
Who was
Spoke to
gone
the-
for a while.
He's
and
gone
has just
for a
come
while.
back.
He's back.
I spoke to the High Sword of the Order of Knights. She's basically willing to meet with the Gauntlet if I retrieve a body that has been stolen by the bandits. It would seem.
It's a proper fetch quest.
Wait. Oh, it's fishy and nifty stream. There we go.
That was a big one. So there was a delegation of dwarves that went missing, and
Sorry, this is going to
That's the
sound
main
bad.
thing.
everyone's raving about that. And there was a body with them that I need to retrieve. So that's my main sort of thing at the moment.
Okay,
Also,
and
my
what
buddy
happened to you?
Imdar.
You okay?
My buddy Imdar is a priest in Red Larch, and he's basically helped me out, and he said that there were some graves that I should check out. But
Yeah, he asked you to go talk to Larman Greenboot about
Yeah.
some odd graves that have been popping up outside
he's
of
a shepherd,
town.
I believe.
He is a shepherd, yes. Cyclone, anything particular happened to you?
Showed up into town with my troupe of performers. We did a fucking top-notch performance. Made some friends. Decided to tag along with these guys. Killed some bandits. Made a good friend of Dalen Estron, the grain merchant from Estron's Fine Grain. Made friends with some of the barkeeps as well. Made contact with the Zentarium, and they've asked me to go and retrieve a book, which I believe I'm on my way to doing now.
I have very little left to add. I'm on a quest to find the same book
Yep.
currently.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Currently I'm strolling my way over to someone who I believe can tell me more about where to find this book while you're running to the same place to steal the book.
It
So,
seems that way, doesn't it? Also, you will have heard at the end, you did hear at the end of the session, that there was a ghost sighting outside of town.
I
if
did
you
hear
remember
that,
rightly.
which I'm excited about.
And he asked you to go talk to a little girl called Pell, who is the granddaughter of... one second. I'll find that in a bit.
Is it Wigan Nettleby?
No. And Cyclone, you also heard, alongside the fact that Eldrith Valenvo may have this book that you're looking for, that Thorsk Telorn, who is a wagon maker in the town, has been having some odd
Strange customers.
Yes. Okay. Well, with that all said, I'm actually going to quickly go find that person that you're looking for. It's the granddaughter of Minnie Midanvir.
Okay.
Yeah, who's
Well.
who runs Midanvir's poultry.
Okay, I'll be sure to go there in the morning, but for now...
Okay. Yes. Well, first off, I'm going to actually start with Xenos. What are you up to? You've all just arrived back into Red Larch. You see your party has kind of divided, gone off to some various areas. You went to go see Imra, I believe.
Imdar.
Imdar, sorry, yes. So what will you have done after you spoke to him?
I'm going to go straight to Larman Greenboot, I think. So,
Okay.
has he given me a sort of whereabouts of this guy?
Yes, he will have. Larman resides,
Come on.
I believe. 1 second.
Yes.
In area 17, which is
It's bugging the shit out of me. Is that what
it's a used tools and good shops called Gaelka's.
Gaelka's.
Yeah.
Okay, I head over there.
Okay. Well, it's currently coming on to night time, so it is actually closed at the
Okay.
moment. Doesn't appear that anyone is currently in. It seems like quite a little run-down shop. It's not really
That's fine.
It's not really a yeah.
I'm gonna knock on the door anyway.
Okay. After a few moments, you hear some kind of creaking footsteps come towards, and a tall man opens the door. And, hello?
Hello, are you Larman Greenboot?
No, I'm Melandro. I run this shop.
Oh, of course. I am looking for Larman Greenboot. Would you know where I might be able to find him?
Oh yes, of course. He well, actually, he's in here at the moment. I can come get him for you.
Oh, that would be marvelous. Thank you ever so much.
And you see him pop away for a few moments, and then you see Larman, who looks a bit kind of red in the cheeks. Like, hello?
He was red in the cheeks, is he?
A little bit red in the cheeks, yeah.
Oh yeah, compared to me.
Hmm?
I am red.
Oh yeah.
Lots of goblins were.
Hello, Mr. Greenboot. I'm Sinos Leica. I'm.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw you around the other day.
You may well have done. I'm quite a recognizable fellow, I suppose.
Yes, you are quite.
I was talking to Imdar, the
Oh yeah, the priest
the
man.
priest. Yes, the priest man. He said that you had seen some rather unusual graves cropping up that I should maybe inquire about.
Oh yeah, I did see some weird graves. I thought they were a bit of an odd sighting. We don't get many. Well, not usually, but we don't usually get any kind of stuff like that popping up. Not until recently, anyway. If you want, I can take you there in the morning.
That would be fantastic. Where would you like to meet?
Where are you staying?
I'm staying at the inn.
Oh, the Swinging Sword.
Yes,
I'll meet you there in the morning.
marvelous.
Only ask is you buy me breakfast first.
Well, it's a bit cheeky, but okay.
I'm taking you to these graves you seem so interested in.
All right, I sort of nod, give him a and piss off.
Okay. He shuts the door behind you, goes back to
That's not it.
hanging with the
He'll
boys.
always be at some boy.
Okay. Cyclone.
I am currently sprinting from Mangabar's house.
Before this kicks off,
to
I
Valko's
feel
house.
it's poignant to ask. Dan doesn't need to know. How long would it take a man of my stature to walk?
Well, your carriage arrived to the centre of town.
So we're about
and
there.
It's area 22, which is.
I cannot see it.
Yeah, I can't see that
I
from
actually
here.
can't see it either. Hang on.
Let's make it bigger.
I'm not going to make it bigger. I'm going to look on my own damn map. It's where the fuck is it? Okay, it's like literally the bottom thing.
Okay.
It's like the bottom of the,
Oh,
long,
I see,
of the
yeah.
long road. It's
Okay,
right
yeah.
at the bottom there. Probably about a 10-minute walk, maybe.
Hello.
Yeah.
So I'm sprinting,
This
taking
is a town.
taking as many back streets and alleyways. as I
Okay, well
can.
there isn't really a back street unless you wanted
Well,
to go all the way around the kind of cheese wedge
not
looking
not
bit.
going all the way around. Maybe just sticking towards the side of the main road and not actually. Like,
Okay.
I don't want to be noticed.
Okay.
I'm still sprinting there.
Well, as a small town, it's quite deserted at night time. There's not a lot going on because everyone's either in the inn or in the tavern, so it's fairly deserted. After about a few minutes of sprinting, you arrive to it's a slightly bewildering building because there just seems to be doors everywhere. Not all of them are connected to the walls, but there's just kind of doors, barrels, old furniture, everything leaning against the outside walls. And it doesn't really look like a shop more than a kind of rundown.
Because I know
home.
she lives on the top floor, doesn't she?
I
I believe that's what I've been told. It was the second floor that she lived on.
believe, maybe.
Okay. Are there any lights on at all in the house?
There appears to be a small light on the in one of the downstairs areas.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak on up to the window and peer through that.
Okay. Once you're inside, you see that.
Oh, I'm not going inside.
No, once
though.
you look
Okay,
through the
okay.
window, you see inside that there is just mounds upon mounds of what looks like junk. You can see like this person's either a hoarder or they just like this is all to sell. It's not quite sure because none of it looks particularly profitable, but there's just mounds upon junk of everything like furniture, lamps, carpets, mirrors, weapons, shields, helms, and just like everything. It's like kind of just a big pile of junk in this
Okay.
room.
Okay, are there any of the upstairs lights on?
None at all that you can see.
Okay, is there a window above this one? Like on the second floor?
Yeah, there would be, yeah.
Okay, I cast levitate on myself,
Okay.
and I levitate up to the second floor window.
Okay. Do you want to look through again?
Yeah, I'll try and look through.
Basically, same thing again. You get the sneaking suspicion that every room is going to be more or less like this.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pry open this second floor
Or
window,
if they're in the same room.
and little mask thing is going up,
Okay.
and hood, I guess, and then I'm gonna try and pry open this window.
Okay. It's fairly easy to pry
Lovely
open.
night
It's,
for a stroll.
it's not actually locked. It's fairly easy to get open. So yeah, you're more than welcome to open it up.
Nifty
Hop on in.
sponsored by.
Hop on in. I'm gonna. What's kind of like the layout of the room?
This room is just quite a square, small room. It's quite dusty in this room, so you get the feeling this might be a kind of, even though it's got an equally enormous amount of rubbish in the middle, you think this might be a kind of storeroom, but it's quite a square, small room.
Okay, and doors.
There's one door on the opposite side to where you just climb.
I'm gonna
through the
sneak
window.
on up and do a little peer through the keyhole, crack it an inch, and peer out into the hallway.
Appears to be nothing out there. You see a hallway, kind of not like a hallway so much as like a kind of upstairs kind of balcony area
Okay.
that one side leads to some more rooms and then curves down to a staircase, and you can see part of the lower floor here where there's just, and like kind of this is the kind of where the shop floor would be,
Okay.
and there's just mounds, like 3 separate mounds.
So this is
of
what I
stuff.
This is what I looked into.
You can, yeah, this is basically what you
Okay.
looked into
So
before.
I'm gonna take a couple of steps out of the door,
Okay.
and I'd like to make either perception, sight, or perception, hearing to see if
Okay.
I can hear anybody in the house.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Well, you can see that the candlelight is coming from somewhere in the downstairs region that's slightly out of your sight.
Okay, in that case, can I just glance at the table and just see if there's any like important looking books on the table downstairs?
There isn't a table.
Oh, it's not like on like around the mounds then of stuff.
There's quite a few books, but there's no. You can't tell a specific book from kind of the height that you're at
Okay.
this stage.
How many doors are on this level?
There's
apart,
2 more.
apart from the one I came out of.
If you go to your right, there's one, and if you go to your left, there's another.
Okay, so one on
It's
the
kind
right.
of like a
I'm-
right angle.
One on the right, I'm going to do the same thing, crack it an inch and just peer in.
This room appears to be a bedroom.
Okay, I'm going to have a quick scan of the room just to see what kind of stuff's in here.
Okay, there's a big 4-poster bed on the back right-hand side, another window, and then a big chest that's kind of propped open with another kind of mound of stuff in it. This one looks more like clothes, but they're all kind of jumbled in.
Okay, I'm going to sneak on over to the chest and have a very like quick rummage through.
Okay, this just seems like it's clothes, nothing else.
Okay, backing out, trying the other door, same thing, going to crack it an inch, peer in and see what's there.
Okay, this one is just another kind of junk storage room, but what you actually see in this room is it's all, there's a stack of like parchment in the back right hand corner, and there's kind of a few of these stacks kind of coming out from there, so it's kind of like a parchment corner.
Okay, again, I'll walk over and just ruffle through the parchment, see if I find anything of interest or any books.
This just appears to be a pile of blank partridge.
Damn. Partridge.
Yes, parchment
All right.
even.
In that case, maintaining my levitate still.
Okay.
I'm going to levitate up and just over the balcony and peer down, so I'm not I'm opposite to the stairs.
Okay.
So like hopefully someone wouldn't see me if I'm just like levitating over.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the wall and ceiling to kind of like move myself along.
Okay, what you can see once you kind of head round a little bit is a very small kind of diminutive man. He's not like a dwarf or anything, but he's just quite a short man. Just kind of picking through the pile of rubbish, and kind of making it almost a catalogue of it on a little piece of parchment that he's got in his hand. And you see like he picks something up, looks at it, writes something down on the parchment, picks up another piece, writes something down, puts it back, writes down on the parchment. And that's what he's kind of doing at the moment. He's going through his kind of inventory.
Okay, so this main room, is there any other rooms leading off of it?
Doesn't appear to be.
Fuck, I've either got to knock him out or kill him. Damn it. Is there room for me to land behind, get above him and kind of read what he's writing down? If I were to, like,
He's
levitate
kind of
down
under
like
where the balcony is at this stage, so there wouldn't be a hole.
Like if I were to go, alright, so say if like this is the edge of the balcony,
Yeah.
could I levitate go round and then stick to the ceiling and go up right above him if I laid flat against the ceiling?
You can give it a go. It's going to require it's going to require a stealth check.
Okay, right, I'm gonna rush that. First roll, like that's a nat 1. I'm using my point of inspiration.
Okay.
Right, that's going to be an 18 plus 7, so 25.
Okay.
So we got out the DM quote of the day. You can certainly try.
Yeah.
Like, it's out there. We got it.
You're pretty damn quiet when you're doing this. The levitate is helping quite a lot because you can see if you're on the ground there would be creaky floorboards and everywhere because you can kind of hear him as he's moving around the room. Be
Okay. I'm just going to try and read what he's catalogued so far.
Okay, you see that it's a pretty long list at this stage. It's actually like folded up in his hand, so you can see if he kind of unfolded it, it would be this enormous list. And at the moment, it just seems to be what you can kind of see in front of you, like a lot of furniture, lamps, carpets, all that kind of stuff. Like
so
nothing of interest.
Okay, so with the front door,
Yes.
like, are there windows around? So like,
There's one window on the left-hand side, but you see that there's actually a door propped up against it.
Okay.
So there's
And
not
there-
actually, you
are there
can't
any
see
other-
the outside.
Any other windows in the room?
Nope.
Just that one, okay. Oh, right. I don't know what I'm going to do here.
You could leave.
I'm going to levitate down behind him,
Okay.
and I'm going to draw my short sword.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand over his mouth and put my blade to his neck. I say, right, where are you? If you want to live... No, wait. If you want to live, you'll help. Do not turn around.
You feel him kind of nod, like, fervently.
I'm looking for a book. I'm trying to put on a voice.
Snake.
I'm going to let your mouth go. If you scream, you will lose your throat. Okay? I very slowly release and keep my hand there just in case he...
What do you want?
I don't want to hurt you. I just need a book written in Dwarfish.
Oh, whatever for?
None of your business.
Just release me and I will get it for you.
Tell me where it is. And I press the blade against his throat a little bit.
It's in my safe, only I know the combination. I'm not going to give it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna stay behind you and you're gonna lead me to your safe.
Okay.
So I let him like start walking and go with him with the blade to his...
Can you give me an intimidation check at advantage?
Certainly can. That's gonna...
Oh no.
That's gonna be a 10.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty intimidated. He starts very slowly plodding to the back right-hand corner of the room. What you can actually see from this is like under where the balcony was.
Mhm.
This seems to be like under where that kind of second room was, where it was like the parchment and stuff was held.
Okay.
This area of the floor is actually remarkably clean, and you can see that there's actually, now that you're quite close and he's leading you straight to it, there's a trap door on the floor. He opens that up and there's a safe with the kind of the key bit pointing upwards. He takes it, kind of his hand shaky, he takes this key from around his neck, puts it in, opens the safe, and you see inside there is, among a few other things, such as a few bags of gold and quite a fancy looking dagger. He reaches in, hand shaking, pulls out this book, says, "Here, take it.
I take it.
Take it and go."
I take it and put it in my bag. One sec. I'm gonna roll to see what I do here.
Okay.
Okay. Low numbers is gonna be something bad. Okay. I say, that dagger. It looks nice. What is it?
It's just my father's dagger, please. It's all I have.
The morals here. I don't want to hurt you. Today's your lucky day. And I kind of push him to the floor.
Okay.
And I want to, as quickly as I can, levitate up onto the balcony and then run and climb out the window and scramble down.
Okay, can you just give me an acrobatics check for all of that?
Yeah, sure. That is a 17.
Okay, yeah, you've pretty successfully managed to get all of that out of the way. You see he's not making, at this stage, any effort to kind of give chase or anything like that. When you pushed him, he felt like quite easily he didn't obviously want to pick a fight with you. So, yeah, you managed to get out as far as you can tell.
Then as soon as I get out, I'm taking the long way around town to get to the baker's.
Okay. So you're taking the other way around the cheese wheel.
Yes, there's the mango bar's house. So I'm taking a long way around to get up there.
Okay.
With book in my satchel.
Fork, onto you.
I don't want to anymore.
You don't want to?
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
Firstly, can I roll perception to see if I see him leaving the building?
I was basically, what I was rolling for a lot of those times was how long this was taking. He took about 4 minutes to do all of that.
Fuck.
So
Okay,
you're about
I'm
halfway
near.
there. So he's probably
Yeah, long gone.
by this stage somewhere up on the kind of other end of the cheese wedge there.
You have no idea what you've done. You
Uh,
have no idea.
but what you
Okay.
do see,
No, I don't, because I don't know what that
what
means
you
for.
do see as you're heading towards Valenvo's Sundries is a small diminutive man running straight towards you. Help! Help! Help me!
What's the matter, sir?
I've been robbed. I've been robbed. There was a man in my house.
Jesus, go on.
I didn't hear him enter. It was my shop, my house. Well, he came inside and he got behind me somehow, and he took something of value.
I'm so sorry. Allow me to have, is there anything you can tell me about this man? What did he take from you?
He took and you see him kind of look you up and down, and he.
I have the badge on, by the
Yeah,
way.
that was bad, and he kind of clocks the Harper's badge on your chest. Oh, it's you. I was wondering when you'd come and see me.
Yes.
Well, I didn't mean to meet you this way, but I'm Endrith Valenvo.
Endrith, hello. Falk Undeep of House Undeep.
I'm a friend of the Harpers. Well, you could probably help me out then. Well, this man, he stole the book.
What?
This book that I was holding for.
No. Okay. That's fine. We can deal with this. Anything you can tell me about him?
Well, he was very quiet.
Okay.
Spoke with a deep voice. That's.
It was blue.
I didn't really see anything else. It's rather dark in my house, and when he surprised me, I dropped my candle. Well, that's it. We should talk to the constable.
Yes. Yes, I assume so. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you'd like to accompany me, I'm
Yes.
a bit shaken.
No, clearly, yes. This is a major setback. Okay, let's on our way then, sir.
Okay. Do you know the way, or would you like to?
I'm new in town, I'm afraid.
Okay. You see, he takes you over to.
He didn't see me, that's why I came up behind him.
Yeah.
Takes you over to Area 11, which actually is a butcher's shop, but it's also where
It's a low quality map.
it's also where
Oh no, I see it. Yeah, cool.
Harbrook and his some of the men that he trusts, they kind of use one of the storerooms of the butcher shop as a kind of jail, because there isn't actually like an official
Okay.
jail in
Yep.
Red Larch. So this is where he kind of he hangs out when he's kind of not off duty, but when
Hey,
he's kind
Gaunties.
of,
Yeah.
Hey Gaunties, when he's
Hey, buddy.
off duty, I guess. So he takes you towards the butcher shop and knocks on the. There's kind of 3 doors on this building, and he goes up to the third one and knocks on it. Constable. And
I'm stood behind him.
yeah, you wait a few moments and you see a kind of bleary-eyed Harbrook come out to the door. What is it? Oh, I've got to do both the voices here.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not helping you.
But I've been robbed. This man here, he
He robbed me.
I found him on the way.
I took his money and I'm not giving it back.
A book was stolen from me. I don't know who it was. It was a quiet man with a deep voice. Took one of my books, and
Constable, this is something very important to me. We need to find this immediately.
well, when I said you should go and find Valenvo, this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
I
but,
expected not myself, but
this is unwelcome news. Not usually we get robberies in the town. Listen, the best I can do is have a look around your shop, but if you say he was as quiet as you think he was, sounds like this was a professional job. What kind of book was this? I'm not exactly sure, because it was written in Dwarvish, and I don't speak Dwarvish, so
a book of grave importance. Let's leave it at that.
grave importance.
Grave.
We have had some weird graves around recently.
Fuck! I took the wrong voice dialogue chain.
Who exactly was looking for this book? Was it the Harpers?
I was going to be subtle, but yes, indeed, it is Harper business.
Well then.
I've been sent by Yodan himself.
All right. Well, this is important.
Well,
What I'll do is I'll set up a perimeter around the town, and me and my 3 constables will take one of the main exits of town each, and we'll if anyone's coming or going, we'll be sure to catch them.
search them as they leave, if possible.
Yes. So, is there any other information you can give me, Valenvo? No, I didn't really see a lot. No. I was just.
Oliver, you fucking pussy.
Well, it was a stressful situation. I had a sword to my throat.
You're just talking to
What-
like fucking sky.
Yeah.
what kind of sword was it? That may help us identify who was behind
It
us.
was just a blade. A short sword seemed fairly common make.
Short sword. Okay.
Bitch, your sword is common.
But other than that, yes, I didn't really see a lot. His face was covered and. Well, no, I didn't even see his face because he was behind me, so I don't know why I said that.
You're a liar, I knew it! Chill touch! Okay, go on.
So yeah, you see Constable kind of rouse his men, and they kind of head off in the
Arouses
fort.
his men.
Yes, it's
He jerks all of them off just a little bit.
yeah. And he's like, now go out and do your job. Yeah, and you see them kind of head off in the 4 different kind of ways of town.
Okay.
And Valenbo says, "Thank you for coming with me. I'm sorry I couldn't give any more
I'm
information about
sorry
this.
I can't be more of help to you.
Well, I believe I can still be of service to you. I believe.
Hit me, go on.
Well, the person that sold me the book, well, he's just a passing merchant, but he told me where he got it from was actually at Wormford. There were a few kind of shady gentlemen there.
Yes,
who seemed
I
to be
was at
selling
Wormford.
quite a few of these books actually down in Wormford.
Really?
From yes, so
Is this the
Wormford the Great.
book, as it were?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, never mind. Nothing of importance.
Where was Wormford again? Is that the
That's-
Wormford's
that was-
grain
yeah.
town.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Those thieves. You don't like to be called thieves.
Yeah.
In which case I'll head back there, see if I can find any more myself. But
Yes, well, that's a good idea. One other thing I've kind of overheard around the town is there seems to be a skull pinned to a tree, and there's something written beneath it. I heard one of the merchants talking about it. I thought if you're kind of in the area and you're investigating, that might be.
I suddenly have
Note.
some background in the ways of the skulls and the dead. I can have a look.
Yes, well, it was about a half-day walk from the large path, and then if you take a walk into the hills, you should find it.
Have a look.
So, did we question last week why Fawkes' family was famous and people have heard of them?
They're just a noble family.
Yeah, we're just nobles.
They're pretty rich.
It wasn't like a fucking weird thing.
No.
No. The family's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would Xenos have heard of him at all?
You will have all heard of the Undip family.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like hanging out with a Kardashian right now.
Kind of.
But like one of the less popular.
Fork got famous for sucking a dick.
Yeah.
No, Fork's mum.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
God, what were the names of them again? It was like the dad's Ladle, I'm Fork. The brother was like Spoon, and the mum's Janet.
Yeah.
Because she married into this awful affair of cutlery names.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, I can pop a little note on your map. I've got quite a good memory.
Yeah, go on.
So they're
Update
fully
my
aware-
HUD.
They're fully aware that their names are cutlery. It's not like a sort of like their names.
No. Yeah, this is pre-planned.
If you have anything else you want me to pass on to anyone, if you catch my drift, be sure to pop back into my shop. I'm sorry to have met you under such circumstances.
It's fine. I wish I had come, but a moment sooner.
Yes, me too.
Good chat. Are you going to be all right?
I want you just and the baby spork.
Yeah.
I should be fine. I'll just make sure to lock up a bit better this time.
Yes, indeed.
It kind of. What were you gonna say? What are you gonna do? Because he was about to say goodbye, but if you want to
I
say.
don't know if I'm going to met again, but I don't think I'd like. Did you not hear the door go? Any windows? Like, do you know where he entered from?
No, he just appeared to be behind me one moment, and I was just
okay.
updating my inventory, and there he was.
Fair enough. Oh well. Thank you anyway.
That's quite all right. I'm going to head back now.
Okay. Good night to you, sir.
Good night to you. Hopefully see you soon.
Okay.
And yeah.
I watch until he's gone.
Yep.
And I'm alone in the street.
You're
Let's
not
go.
in the street. You're in the kind of constable's
Okay.
area in the
I go
butcher shop.
back out into the
yep.
street. Wait till I'm alone. Just like.
I don't understand why, but I love it.
Okay.
Me neither. I don't know what I've done.
Do you have a point of inspiration?
I do, sadly.
Xenos is still. He's in bed now, rolling around.
Okay.
No, he's not quite in bed yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
So
I'm going
he's
to
not-
spend the night
Oh, no,
looking
funny
around.
business.
I'm going to look around the town, see if I can find anyone suspicious. Just see if I can spot anything.
For that, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'll bear that in mind. Sinos, as you're
Hello.
entering the swinging sword,
Walking in.
you're stopped by Kaylessa, who you know kind of runs the joint, and she kind of draws you in as you come in. Oh, you're back.
Hello.
You're back, are you?
Yes.
I heard from the constable that you and your party quite sorted out those bandits.
Oh, I wouldn't quite call them my party.
Well, you're friends.
Wherever I thought there's a single tear rolls down his cheek.
Well,
Acquaintances.
Well,
Wherever Fork is, he sort of goes.
whatever it is, I believe a man of your nature could help me with a bit of a niggle I'm having.
This candle's gone out, and I'd very much.
Well,
what do you mean, your nature?
well, of a man of good doing and brightness, such as yourself. There's
Everyone wants something.
There's an area near town. I think you'd be quite interested in it.
What we don't see on that map is there's so many exclamation marks and question marks, just like waiting.
It's well, it's a bit odd, and I thought yes, someone like you might want to
Someone odd.
check it out. No, not odd.
I want to correct you there, Tom. My intentions are not to raise an army of the dead. I just can, so I will.
Well, exactly.
For the greater good.
There's an area outside of Red Larch, and it's been weighing on my mind somewhat recently. I believe it's part and parcel of why we've been having so much trouble, but there's an area where, well, I don't know how to describe it. Even in the brightest days, there are cold winds, terrible fogs, and, well, I don't want to start any rumours, but it
Fog
seems
everywhere,
like it's fell magic. And well, someone of your holiness, I thought would be pretty interested in that.
People are fucking with this town so hard.
I will look into it.
Thank you. I would.
But for now, I wouldn't mind going to.
No, of course. I'll pop it on your map if you don't mind. where
Of course.
This area. It's called Lance Rock.
Lance Rock.
That's what we call it around here.
Uh-huh.
So if you could have a look at that, that would be much appreciated.
I will be sure to do so.
I'll be sure to give you a discount the next time you're here for doing this.
Can we please ban ferrets from everything?
What did he say?
Foul and magic, you say? Distant quacking.
I said fell magic, so remember to keep a floppy, boys.
That's only to ferrets. That's not to anyone else.
Yeah, we love the rest of
Yeah.
I
you.
love you all.
Okay, you go to bed?
Yeah, Sinos goes to bed.
Cyclone.
I run to my baker friend.
Okay, Mango Ball. Mango Ball. I like Mango Ball. He's a fun dude. Okay, you head back to Lauren's Bakery. It's kind of closed down at the moment. And he's,
I use the back door as he suggested.
yep.
And I rat-a-tat-tat.
He slides open a little shutter on the door and then slides it back shut and says, Come in!
Delivery for you.
Oh, that was quick.
I do good work.
Yes, well, very most impressive.
Didn't see my face. I had to talk to him a little bit, but he didn't see me. So.
You had to talk to him.
Yes, he had it in a safe, so I threatened him a little from behind. He didn't see me. So I didn't say anything. Didn't mention any names.
Well, if anything comes up with the constable, I'll try and keep it quiet for you.
Much appreciated. Anyway, here you go. And I pull the helmet out and I hand it over to him.
He kind of looks through it, kind of leans back in his chair.
This what you're looking for?
Well, I can't tell. I don't read Dwarvish, but this looks important.
Dwarvish.
If it was kept in his safe, it must have been pretty important. No, this is good work. Do you know anyone that could translate this?
Hey, Quasar.
Hey, Quasar.
You
I'm
would
not sure.
know.
Possibly. I mean, I thought you were going to take it down to Nalaskar.
No, well, what we really need from this is, well, what we really need is you to use this to find the delegation. They have what we really want.
How would this book help me find the delegation?
Well, you see, they owned it, so figures if you find wherever this book came from, that'll probably lead you right. I think it would be I think you should probably ask around.
Ask someone to translate it?
Yes, try and find someone.
But
Try and find someone a bit discreet to translate
right,
it.
okay.
And then hopefully once you figure out what it is or where it came from, then you can go from there.
Okay, well, put in a good word for me. I guess I'll take it back and see if I can find someone
Hands
who
it back to you.
speaks Dwarvish.
You don't know I was going there to get that book.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna pass along what you did to do you remember the name of the guy at the bar right in?
Yeah, that's Nalaskar.
I'll pass it on to Nalaskar. He'll be very happy with the work you've done.
Fantastic. Do you know anyone in town that speaks Dwarvish nearby?
Oof. Possibly the barkeeper at the.
I've got a fucking friend who's a dwarf, actually. Gorlam.
Who's Golan?
Gorlam, he's a barkeeper that I paid 30 gold to keep the drinks coming.
Yeah,
And
that's what.
He was like, oh my god.
He's
this
half
is-
dwarf.
I do, but the barkeep is next door to the bakery, because you said the bakery was 8.
Yep.
So
yeah.
I would have a reason to just go straight next door rather than look for you all around town.
Yeah, I was about to say the barkeeper.
That is logical. Like, if not, I would come straight to you. But if I've got a friend who's next door,
Damn it.
I'm gonna go. I'll take a book and I'm gonna go into the town.
Okay. Still open. Seems to be a.
As you're walking across, you just hear this is fuck.
Still open, obviously. This
Well, that noise.
yeah, quite a quiet night in the town, but there's still quite a few patrons.
I find Gorlam.
Hello.
I need to speak to you personally in a back room. It'll be worth your while, I can assure you that.
Well, anything for a friend of mine. And he takes you through to that kind of kitchen area that's at the back.
Okay, I need you to, if possible, discreetly translate something for me, or just
Alright.
read something to let me know what it is. And I
Hit me with it.
pull out the book and I say, I assume you speak this language, since it's the language of your people.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, what's it?
This is actually this is a book about the dwarves of Mirabar.
Yeah,
Seems to be some kind of genealogical history of the dwarves. Tells you all about their history.
their history. Eh?
Bit of a long read for me, but probably interested to someone. Kind of just keep flicking through it.
Very interesting.
Where'd you get this?
Oh, I just picked it up. A friend asked me to get it translated for him. It'll help find the delegation, actually, the missing delegation.
Oh,
So but we need to keep it kind of hush hush. There's some unsavory types out there.
well, of course.
Yeah.
I can always be persuaded to keep a closed mouth.
Of course. How much would you want to be paid for this kind of?
Well, I say 10 gold for the information, 10 gold for the silence.
Okay, so 20. Okay, here's 40.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say no to double the amount. And he kind
Well,
of...
you're good. You've been good to me so far with all those drinks, and I want to make sure that you stay a friend.
So, how exactly is this going to lead you to the delegation?
I'm not sure because I can't read it.
Okay, well, leave with me. I'll come back to you in the morning if there's anything interesting in here.
That is a very good turnaround. I thank you humbly.
Much obliged. And he kind of... He doesn't... he takes you back into the bar. He kind of puts the book under the bar for now. And, yeah, do you want a drink while you're here?
Yeah, I'll have one.
It's on the house, don't worry.
Ah,
And he pours you out
Thank you, Gorlan.
a wet wine.
my favorite.
And,
Trans-dimensional favourite.
yeah.
After I have that, I'll just go back to the inn and go back to bed.
Okay.
To bed.
Falk, anything else for tonight?
The only thing that I may have done while on my search to see if I could find anyone who may know anything
Yep.
around town
Mhm.
is would I have passed the inn and spotted Cyclone having his drink in there?
No.
No, I wouldn't. Okay, then no, I just keep searching, and
Okay.
then
Everyone seems to be
return
kind
my
of
room.
quiet in bed. It's like, yeah, like I said, if they're not in the tavern, they're not really out.
Okay.
So you can't really find anyone who knows about it. The only people who seem to know about it at this stage are the constables, Eldrith, and you.
Okay.
So yeah, you heading back to Betty Buy's?
Yeah, I'm just gonna head back to bed.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna sort of not sleep for a while, just sit in bed and read my book
Okay.
for a while
Cool.
and brood.
Fair enough.
You spooky teenager.
What have I done?
Okay, is it all that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the night passes uneventfully. So morning time comes around.
I am up
Do we meet up in the morning?
early before the butt
Yeah.
crack of dawn.
Okay.
and I fucking watch the sunrise again.
I'm up quite early as well.
As per bloody usual.
I'm up relatively early, probably last of the group, but
Okay.
not late.
I tell who's the lady who asked me to go check
Kalissa.
out
Kalissa.
Kalissa. I say to Kalissa,
Mother of Dragons.
I will get on to investigating this spot just outside of town, but I
Thank you.
I have made an obligation to meet someone here first. So as soon as I'm done with that,
Yes, of course.
I will move on to my next mission.
Okay.
And I give her a little nod.
About an hour after you're up, you see Larman. What's
Green boot.
Larman Greenboot. He kind of strolls up. He comes back like round the kind of back to the garden area where you eat. All right, mate. You good to go?
Yes.
Oh, hang on, guys. Ferris has gone to get a cup of tea. We should pause for a second.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. So you good to go?
Yes, I am good to go.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to follow me,
Okay, I follow him.
I'll take you to where I found him. Now, let me just find.
What was the spot just outside of town that looked fucking weird?
Lance Rock.
He's googling it.
No.
He's googling Lance Rock. Don't let him.
No, I'm
It's
not.
metagaming.
I'm putting it in my notes. You twat.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Gosh.
man, that's harsh. Okay. He basically leads you a little bit outside of town to a barren hilltop a few miles away, and on top of this hilltop you can see that there are 4 freshly dug but what you seem to be very shallow graves. The earth that was scraped out for the graves is kind of piled nearby. You see it's very recently dug, and
They're just holes, are they? There's nothing.
no, they have been covered, but the kind of spare earth where the bodies have been obviously displaced dirt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You see some stones kind of scattered over the kind of heads of the graves.
I'll have a look. Can I see if I can? Did you say they look like they'd been made recently?
Yes, very recently.
Okay. Can I see if there's like a particular if they look like they've been rushed, or if they look like something like if someone was sort of in a fever when they were digging these, or if they just sort of were like just casually doing it, if that makes sense.
Give me a survival check.
Survival. Well, fuck. 7.
As far as you can tell, these are very hastily dug.
I can tell that they were very hasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. I only needed a 7 for that.
It's pretty obvious. They're very shallow.
Right. Well, these certainly are odd. They
aren't they?
They
We're-
seem to be hastily dug.
Yeah, well, they weren't here the last time I came up here.
When
Like-
was the last time you came up?
After the day I found them, which was yesterday. Time before that was like 3 days ago, I think.
So
So-
they've been created in the last few days.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Do you think we should?
Well, look at that. You can see, and you kind of, as you follow his gaze up, you can see there's actually several vultures like circling above you.
Oh Christ. Do you think we should dig them up?
Dig them up? What for?
Well, to know who has been buried.
You can, mate. I'm not digging up no bodies. If you're looking for someone, it's probably the best way to find out. But I'm gonna head back down if you start digging these up.
I don't know any other way that we could gather information about these graves. I am sorry, Mr. Greenwood.
That's it's fine. It's no sweat off my back. I'm just not up for digging up the dead.
No worries.
Well,
I give him my salute and I begin digging.
thanks, mate. I'll be back in town if you need anything else.
Please don't think any less of me for digging these graves.
No, genuinely, I understand.
I am merely trying to gather information.
I understand you. Yep.
You fucking weirdo.
You damn Genasi scum!
I will hate all of your kind for this.
So yeah, while you're digging that up, I'm gonna go straight on to. I'm gonna mix up the order a bit, and I'm gonna go on to Fork.
I mean, I don't know what I'm
When
gonna
I
do.
saw you, I wanted to have said something to you before I left.
What, the tavern?
If we had.
Oh, the inn.
If we had met in the inn.
Yeah, I
Hey.
expect we would have.
Morning.
Morning.
How was your night?
I don't want to talk about it, Glenn. Thank you very much.
Okay, fair enough. Got a lead. Apparently someone called Thorsk, he's a wagon maker. He's been having some strange customers lately. Could be linked to the delegation. Not sure. We could investigate it at some point today.
Yes, sounds lovely.
Apparently he's had strange people coming and getting wagons out of town. So could be a lead. I don't know. Anyway,
Interesting. Fair enough. What are you doing with your day?
I'm gonna have a stroll, I guess. Maybe pop in the tavern for a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe try and find the big guy. You seen him yet?
No, he left before as usual.
I guess we can wait till he gets back and
Fair enough.
do something.
I would.
You got any errands to run?
A couple of things. Something about a ghost being sighted nearby. We'll go
Ghost.
have a chat about that. Yes.
Well, he's a cleric.
Yes.
He's a cleric. Ghosts are undead, so.
Yes, true. Yes, he could certainly be helpful. But I have. I'll see what I can do about it.
Cool.
If you go to the tavern more sort of afternoon time after 5, of course, I'd join you for a tipple. I
Cool.
could probably use one.
No worries, it'll be on me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a quick walk and maybe have a little pray.
I'll join you. I'll join you for the pray quickly. I need to head that way.
Okay, yeah, I'll pray first, then go for a nice walk.
Okay,
Who do you-
let's
Wait,
head
who
there.
do you worship?
I have that written down.
Your
Not
weird
here.
fucking necromancy.
No, I worship the god of seasons and life.
That's
Knowledge.
cute.
Yeah, knowledge. That's it. And then I also do worship. You don't know this, but I worship the god of death on the side. But that's a
It's
different.
a side chick.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
We go and
Yeah,
pray.
we go and have a pray.
You said it was an old.
It's an
faith.
all faith shrine, so yeah.
So I go. I pray to Leviathan,
Okay.
my goddess.
Imdar welcomes you inside and he kind of gestures you up to
Wait,
the altar.
but wouldn't a prayer to Leviathan be slightly more
They
conspicuous?
don't know who I'm praying to.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm just holding my holy symbol and
Yeah.
doing this.
The prayer doesn't involve a fucking ritual.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, great Leviathan!
I sacrifice this virgin.
Goddess of pain.
I
and
sacrifice
suffering.
this virgin. Grabs fork.
No, please.
I needed you to say that when you were doing that guy's voice. Even if it was just like Forks holding his knife to his throat. No,
Wait, fork.
no, oh, fucking no.
Give me the book. Give it to me.
No, don't do it.
After I pray, I'm gonna go for a walk and stop by in the tavern.
I will be
Okay.
going and speaking to this child of which was spoken to me about.
Okay, yes.
If you just started watching Nifty streams in the past couple of days, this isn't our only thing that we do. The whole
But this is
I am a
the,
virgin.
this is the best thing we do.
What? That I am a virgin.
Yes.
Right, so you head over to
It actually is Quasar, but my unique weapon is a bladed double-ended dildo bat.
Damn.
How did you know?
Where did you sneak that in?
Oh fuck.
Okay, yeah. Fork, you head over to Madame Viz Poultry.
Yes.
It's kind of a you know the Weasley's house from Harry Potter?
Yes.
This building looks a little bit like that.
Ah.
It's kind of, it looks like there's been a lot of kind of additional extensions added on over the years,
Yeah.
and
From the films or the video games?
I guess the books, because then you can imagine how
Hang
you
on.
damn like.
Got it. Continue.
Okay, yeah, and it's like it's kind of looks like the like kind of bits towers and kind of other stories have been added on much after the original building was built.
Yeah.
And there's kind of a nice wooden sign hanging out saying Madame Viz Poultry, and yeah,
They sell birds here.
you can see out the back as well. There's kind of a few chicken coops and stuff like that.
Why did you just say to yourself, they sell birds here? This is where I will raise my family.
Fork knows nothing of the commoner's world. This is new
So what
to
are you
him.
doing now that you're
I'm gonna
outside?
Go in.
You're gonna go in. Okay, wood's open because
The Harper's badge is on as ever, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
Is it a knock situation or do I walk in?
No, it's a shop, so you fucking
Oh,
walk in if
okay.
you want.
I knock anyway.
The sacrifice thing was out of character.
Yeah.
We were just joking around.
Come in.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you? You're new in town, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Fork Undip of House Undip.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet
Hi.
you. And this kind of older-looking woman extends her hand. You're actually on the other side of the room at this stage, but she extends her hand anyway.
And I extend mine and walk directly to her.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Always nice to meet an Undip.
Yes, we get around.
Yes.
What are you doing later?
Anyway, are you here to buy anything?
No, I've been hearing
okay.
certain rumours.
That's fine.
I'll buy later, but
That's
business first, then business. I've been hearing rumours of certain ghostly apparitions that have been appearing in town. I was sent here to hear a little bit more about that.
You're not looking for me, you're looking for my granddaughter, Pell.
Ah,
Yes, bit of a imagination on that one. Well,
I'm a fan of imagination. Let's see what I can.
Well, she's just in the back if you want to pop round, no worries.
Yes, okay, cool.
She kind of opens a door to the back garden where you saw kind of the chicken coops, like kind of curve round to, and you
Cool.
head out there and you
This
see
is a different time.
You see a.
When it's like, oh yeah, my daughter's in the garden. Just go say hi. Like, woof, would not be allowed to do that nowadays. Go on.
First, I didn't trust him around my kids. Then I saw his mustache.
You see these
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of.
Falk doesn't have a mustache on the finalised version.
Oh no!
These kind of.
Shaved him.
There's three like quite small children, kind of between the ages of like 7 to I'd say 12. Excuse me. Blah. They're all kind of throwing grain out for some chickens that are kind of roaming around the site.
Grain.
You can tell from the quality it's from the finest grain shop in
Is
the
it
land. Yeah.
good? At this distance, I'm quite a way away at this point.
Yeah, these are big grains. You're like, damn, that's some fine grain.
I've
I
got
put
that.
that in a sandwich and eat
Yeah.
it. So yeah, it's you see these kind of kids throwing grain for the chickens. They're kind of running around the smaller garden kind of area.
Just like me with the paupers when I was young.
They hear you say this and they come over and beat you with sticks.
Fucking thunderwave. No children. That is far too thick for his mustache.
Okay, they'll all do the Constitution saving throw.
Yep, go for it.
Oh, they all fail.
They all fail.
They're dead.
You
How
kill
many
every child.
How many children was it?
3.
I run.
If it was any less than 3, I would have stayed. Yeah,
I'm gonna work with it.
You see the children.
I raised them. Okay, that's hello, young fellows and fellies.
How do you do, fellow young people?
They all kind of.
Charisma of 8.
Hey,
Go on.
Cora, how
Hey,
you doing?
Cora. They all kind of look up at you and they're like, "Who are you?
Hello, my name's Fork Undeep from I'm from a noble family.
You're one of those posh ones."
I am indeed. It's a lovely farm you have here. I'm wondering if Pell is among you though.
That's me.
Yeah. Hello, Pell. I've been hearing stories about you saw a ghost recently. I was wondering if you could tell me all about it.
I did see a ghost.
Oh, tell me.
Well, it's a little bit out of town. It's where I was walking there the other day, and
Yes.
yeah, well, Granny doesn't want me to go there anymore, but I can show you where it is if you want. I can show you where the ghost was. It's outside a cave.
Ooh, a cave.
Yes, there was a cave. I didn't go in the
Ooh.
cave because it was dark and scary, but the ghost was outside.
Oh, yes,
I saw it. I swear.
Yeah, I'd quite like to see that actually. Thinking
What?
about it.
Okay, well, can you ask my granny if I can come with you?
Yes. Firstly, I roll insight to see if she's in any way deceiving me.
Okay, of course.
That is a nat fail. I believe this without a shadow of a doubt.
You really feel like the innocence of the child. Like she wouldn't lie to you,
Okay.
even though she is. Okay.
Okay. Which
She is the ghost.
Did she say she wants me to go check with the grandmother if I can?
Kidnap this child. Yeah.
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 Paris
Basic.
just said the children run away and vote for Trump. Why?
We could have. We nearly went a stream without mentioning him, but no, he's back. Okay, I'm going to go to the grandmother and say,
Back to the
hello.
days of Trump-Lahoma is what we are.
Hello. Yes.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Slightly. Your Pell says that she can show me where the cave is that she saw this ghost.
I
Is
don't
it?
like her going near those caves.
I can assure you that I am quite well versed in taking care of myself, and I'm sure I can her as well. And is Pell in the room with us?
Yeah, she's kind of followed you in.
Okay, in which case I start sort of magicking this impulse. Like, do you mind magic at all? Is that a...
No, of course not. I'd like to see it.
Okay, and I conjure up some magical stuff, and I conjure...
What do you conjure up?
I conjure mage armor on her.
Okay.
So it's like, this is a protection spell. Like, she's kind of shiny a bit now. This is a protection spell. It'll keep her protected against most harm, or all harm that will befall her. I'm skilled in magic. I'm sure I can protect the both of us.
Can
if
you
anything were to
give
go
me
awry.
a persuasion advantage?
I may
I like the mage armor
Thank
thing.
you. That did nothing to help me. Persuasion.
It's a low DC, but I'm really worried you're not going to hit it.
It's
now.
an 8. I got an 8.
Damn. Okay.
Did I actually fail?
Yes. I set the DC as 10.
Oh
I thought
no.
that was okay.
Darn.
Well, I don't really want to go in there. If you could just mark it on your map or something like that. She knows roughly where it is. It's nothing against you. It's nothing
That's
against
fine.
you.
I know it's
Just,
You fucking weirdo.
she's my favourite.
I lean in close. I'll tell the other two you said that unless you let her come with me.
That's fucking.
I did not. That's not canon. That's not canon.
Oh, because I was going to let you re-roll persuasion if you said that.
No, God, no. That is not the character that I am trying for here. Fair enough, and I hold up the map for her to.
But
pencil in.
Granny, I want to go.
She rolls persuasion.
I will take very good care of the situation. No, okay, fair enough. Fucking hell.
You can't go, Minnie. It's too dangerous, and this man's strange.
Minnie?
No, sorry, he's a stranger. No, he's not strange. He's a very. He seems like an upright fellow, but.
I'm eyeing at like a skeleton hanging from all. No.
If you could just point it on his map where it was that you saw this ghost, and she kind of points and she kind of looks in a bit of a huff and kind of she looks back up at you and then just kind of walks out.
Okay.
It was a bit sad.
Okay. Thank you very much for your help, Pal. It's been wonderful talking to you.
Well, be sure to come back if it does turn out to be anything. I'm sure Pell would be interested in.
Yes, I'll be sure to let her know.
Quaver, did you say earlier that you were a big fan of the map? Because we got a fucking surprise in order for you. If you like the map, maybe later on.
I drew one earlier in MS Paint. We're going to show it later.
No.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm wary.
Okay.
I'm wary that this girl is deceiving me, and that
No,
I'm
you're
going to
not.
go to this cave,
No, you fully
and
believe
I'm
that.
going to get jumped by some bad. No. Oh yeah, good point. I do. I fully believe it.
Well, at the very least, you know there's at least a ghost there. So.
Yeah, I know. I would not
Or
go
you
and
think
protect
you
it.
know there's a
Apparently,
ghost there.
I'm an Air Genasi Rouge.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
Is that not how you spell it?
Nope, that's how you spell Rouge.
G-U-E.
Rogue.
Why did no one tell me this?
I've only just noticed.
Fucking weeks ago.
I've only just noticed.
that thing has been designed for over a month.
I only just realised.
That was fine. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Will I know where Xenos has gone at this point?
I'm just busy digging up bodies.
I've seen us was gone before you were even awake.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was going for those
Shepherds
graves.
wake up early, so that was just a convenience.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of. I'd probably like to go up with him, to be honest, because
Okay.
he's got.
You're
His,
just gonna wait around for.
I'm gonna go speak to the sheriff, see if he's seen
That's
anyone entering or leaving.
Okay,
with,
I'll do that with you in a moment,
with
and then I'm gonna swap back
rubbish
around
bodies.
to. This is so weird doing it this way, where you're all doing different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've not done this before.
No, we've not. It's a really.
Splitting the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Tom's just literally doing an entire quest on his own.
Yeah.
But yeah. I like it. The Cyclone, not Fork.
I'm going to the tavern.
Okay. What would you like to do there? You kind
Just
of get
look-
in, and it's quite early in the day, so there's not a huge crowd.
Looking for Gorlan just because he said he'd read it by the morning.
Yes, of
so
course,
just
yeah.
kind of See if he's there.
1 second, let me just chat amongst
Yeah,
yourselves
no.
for a moment.
I know.
I have no idea what I've done.
No, you don't. It's fine. I'll get the book back.
I'm sure you won't.
Oh,
One sec.
no.
Yeah, we should definitely do something as a group.
We should. This is why I'm kind of I'll wait for Xenos to do the ghost stuff, and then fuck knows what you're doing. We're having a drink later. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Have a bonding sesh.
Okay, Gorlan kind of approaches you. Oh, right, yeah. Hello, Cyclone.
Hi, friend.
You're in here a bit early, aren't you?
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, of course. The
of course.
book. Oh, yes. Well, I gave it a bit of a read, see if I could find anything out about this delegation. Doesn't seem to really be about them so much as I think this is definitely a book of value. This was it was a very, very in-depth history about these dwarves from Mirabar, which is where the delegation was from. I know a little bit about it, being roughly descended from there myself, but what I imagine is they would not have parted with this book lightly. This is probably ill news for them. That the fact that this has been bought by someone. What I'd suggest is wherever you found it from, or wherever it was purchased from, That would be your next step to finding out where this delegation's gotten to.
Right.
Do you have any idea where you got it from? If you're at liberty to tell me.
Apparently has traces in I just know it is Graintown.
Oh, Wormford.
Yeah.
Wait, did you actually know that?
I know. I totally forgot Wormford.
No, as in, did you know that because he told me that he didn't tell
Oh
you
shit!
that.
No, I didn't know that, did I?
Oh, wait, what?
Wait.
Would he know that it
Well, I
came
know it
from Wormtown?
Did the guy?
Yeah, Mangabal told you. Oh, wait, no.
Did the guy tell me?
No, actually, no, you're right. You wouldn't know that. Yeah, you wouldn't know
No.
that.
Oh, so the guy didn't tell me when I had.
No, you just took the book.
Right. Well,
if you get a moment at all, the new Dan name tag is in the drive.
Okay, I'll do that in a bit.
I'll try to find out where it was from.
Sorry I couldn't be much help. It's just
Hey, that's absolutely fine, my friend.
the book wasn't really about them so much as, yeah, I can tell that it's very valuable to wherever it was going from.
Either way, your work has been much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Well,
much, and I take the book back. And
I appreciate your custom. And he goes back to kind of cleaning out some glasses, like. He seems a bit more chipper than usual, which is nice. He looks like he's made a friend.
Is he?
good to know.
He's a dwarf, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not Scottish. He's from Somerset.
Not all dwarves Scottish.
And I'm gonna go. After that, I'm just gonna go and meet back
All the
up
ones
with
I've met so
Fork.
far are Scottish.
I'm gonna go back and meet up with Fork.
Okay.
Okay. I guess you would have ran into me on my way to the constable. I guess.
I'm gonna switch back to
Yeah.
Xenos. I'm gonna say a couple of hours have passed.
They're shallow, great.
Can you give me just a straight up strength check?
How could I not find it? It's right at the top. 13.
Okay, you managed to get through in this kind of hour or so that's passed about 2 of the graves, so you've
Okay.
managed to dig up.
Is technically he now ahead of time compared to where we left off?
No,
No,
you're now.
We're now at the same time.
pretty
Okay.
much on match. Yeah. What you found in the first grave, it's a male dwarven body. The body's still fairly fresh.
Would I by any chance recognise him as one of the delegation?
You have never seen any delegation, so you can't know for certain. But
There's no defining-
they're dressed in very fancy clothing, so you have a very sneaking suspicion.
He hasn't got any badges or any fucking defining features on his clothing.
He has an anvil sigil that's kind of holding his kind of fine clothes together.
Moradin.
But that's the only kind of defining.
Do I know that?
You would know that is the holy symbol of Moradin, but it's not actually an anvil with flames. It is just an anvil, so it's not it's not the holy symbol of Moradin, or at least it's not complete holy symbol of Moradin.
So he's maybe like a weird faction.
And the second grave you dig up is a female human warriors, and she is dressed in a like kind of red, kind of almost like what Fork is wearing, but much less fancy, more militarized kind of coat, and she actually has a black axe pin, which, being from around here-ish, you would know is the symbol for the city of Mirabar, which is where the delegation came from.
Okay. I thought the delegation was all dwarves. Was the delegation?
No. It was mainly dwarves.
Mainly dwarves.
Oh, so they may have had a female woman with them.
This appears to be a some sort of guard.
Okay.
It would appear, just from your knowledge of the area.
On the floor over there. Could you grab it for me? Okay. So
Maybe.
can I roll to sort of see if I can? Can I determine that I'm pretty sure these are from there?
Just give me a straight intellect check.
Intellect.
Yeah. Give me a straight intellect and then a straight wisdom, actually, as
There
well.
isn't an intellect.
With
Intelligence, sorry.
Oh, okay. Just 12 and then straight wisdom.
Yes, please.
Wisdom's gone better. 19.
You can't know for certain, but your instincts tell you that
Probably is.
this is more than, considering these are both fresh graves, it's a dwarf in fancy clothing, and a soldier from Mirabar.
Yeah.
It seems pretty likely.
Okay.
Do you want to stick around and try and dig out the other 2 graves?
I'll dig out one more.
Okay, that's going to take you about another quarter of an hour or so. What you actually see, this guy is dressed completely different to the other ones. He's actually wearing a black cloak, but over this cloak, which is kind of the odd bit, is like it's covered in like scale, what you think are scales at first, but they're actually chips of stone.
Oh.
So the whole kind of thing is armoured with stone, very thin stone, like almost like bits of slate, kind of
Okay.
covering this whole robe. and with one kind of stone breastplate right in the kind of chest
Damn, that's
area of
probably
it.
fucking heavy. Did you say he was a dwarf or
No, human.
he's human?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's so he doesn't seem to match with the others.
Doesn't appear to be. Well, he's not looking so fancy as the other ones. Like the woman was kind of a very, like, you could tell she was quite a well dressed military, like, kind of guard type, and the man was like in very fancy kind of artisan kind of clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna dig up the last road then.
Okay, that'll take you up to like a full 2 hour session. So you're going to be like, at this stage you're an hour ahead of these guys.
Okay.
So but yeah, once you dig up the last one, you see that he's another male human dressed in completely white robes, obviously muddied a bit from being buried, but on his shoulders there's kind of a big mantle covered in feathers on either shoulder.
Wow, so he's polished.
Yeah, possibly. It doesn't look like, well, it's not like, again, it's not like artisan made, but like, yeah, it's this big leather mantle with kind of feathers sticking out on either side. Hey, Maceo.
Hey.
How you doing? Okay. Well, I'm going to sort of take note of these guys, how they look. I don't know. Wait, so I've got a dwarf who looks like he's from the delegation.
Yep.
A woman who looks like she could be a guard of
From
the delegation.
You know that she's from Mirabar because she's wearing a
Okay.
sigil.
I'm going to take note of that and just head back to Imbar, I think.
Okay, that's fair enough. What's your passive perception?
It is 12.
Okay, can you give me a perception check?
Okay.
Make it high, boy. Make it high. You failed me.
I 19.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Well, what you notice as you're kind of walking back
That's
to the road, now that you're not kind of chatting to Larman and you're kind of more on your own, you're kind of
Yeah.
in a bit more of your own headspace. What you see in the distance is a very tall tower, which seems to be kind of jutting out of almost nowhere.
Okay. Jetting
Yeah.
out of almost what? So
From what you can see, you can't really see because it's obscured by the horizon, but there's like no other buildings around it as far as you can tell. It's not like a town or anything. There just seems to be a kind of spire jutting out from quite far in the distance away.
odd. So this is on the way back to the town that I see.
It's on the way back from this hilltop to the road.
Okay. I'm gonna just pop in there and have a look.
Oh, it's miles away.
Oh, I won't bother.
Okay, yeah, it's like probably from where you are, like
Would I have any idea what it might be?
none at all.
Does it look like it's a permanent structure?
Yes.
Gaunty's just said Tom is allergic to encounters. I might be. Speaking of, my backpack's over there. It's got allergy tablets in. Could you pass it over?
I can, yes.
I can, yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna head back to Imbar then for now.
Okay.
I'm just passing it.
Oh no! What do we do?
What have you done? Oh man, that is a big mess that you've made off camera.
I pooed myself
Yeah.
several times.
We call the watchman.
Okay. You're heading back to town?
Yeah.
You're meeting up?
Didn't he? You said he was like an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, he's about an hour, so yeah,
Do
what
you
do you
want to
guys
go
wanna
and
do?
check out this Thorsk guy?
I have someone to talk to first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Well, goodbye.
what was this Thorsk guy about? I'm gonna have this while we're walking to wherever we may find the
Apparently
constable.
he's had some strange customers lately.
Oh yes, that was it. Of course.
Well, I can go check that out while you go to your thing. if you like.
No, I'd like to be there for that. Let me just check in with the constable here.
Okay.
I'll only be a moment. So,
Right.
Yep. Okay.
While he's doing that, I'll practice my walking with my hands again.
Okay, outside the like constable's kind of place?
Yeah, just walking up and down the street on my hands.
Okay.
Anything at all.
No one of note really passed in and out of town. There are a few caravans full of goods, but that's kind of your regular stuff. One of the caravans up north did catch a thief, but he was just carrying some vegetables, really. So
Okay.
nothing really of note.
Is he captive? Do we have said thief?
No, he well, the fight broke out and he's been dealt with, shall we say?
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay.
Didn't look
Right.
like he was the type to stage a kind of grand robbery. Let's say that.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for your time. Keep
Quite
an eye
right.
out.
Of course, I'll keep you posted.
Yes, please do.
Have you managed to check up on that ghost story at all?
Yes, I've been shown where to head to go by the child that saw it, and I will be checking that out. But my recent associate, you will have known him, the Fire Genasi, he has a bit more dealings with the undead than I. He's a cleric, so I felt it was best to take him with me, so he can see if we can help out together.
Well, you've done quite a bit of good stuff for this town, so I thought.
Oh, of course.
Let you in on a little bit of a kind of town secret that we like to.
Fill me in.
I like to say. Well, rumor has it there's spotted treasure somewhere nearby. No one's brave enough to venture in there because
You don't hear this.
No, I assume that in
Cool.
no one really dares to venture in because apparently it's guarded by some things. Not really sure what, but figured strong adventuring type like you probably find it no trouble. Tell you what, I'll point you in the direction of it.
Please do. I could always use something.
Well, if you're when you want to go head over there, I can lead you down.
Yes, sounds good. Is it? Yeah, okay.
It's a bit of a walk, but figured why not.
Yeah, can I roll insight?
Yeah, sure.
Please. Let's see. That is that's actually quite nice. 15.
You genuinely think he really believes there's some treasure here, and
Okay.
he seems to just want to kind of let you take
Okay.
it because for what you've done for the town.
Jamie, what's your alignment?
I am lawful good.
Lawful good.
I am a lawful good necromancer.
Joe's just asked what Jamie's
Oh, okay.
alignment was.
Fair enough.
I'm lawful good as well.
I'm lawful evil. So we all believe in rules, but with different things.
Fuck.
Cool. Then let's head over to this caravan man.
I'm gonna try and walk most of the way on my hands.
Okay, give me a acrobatics check, please.
Thunderwave.
That's gonna be a 21.
You, it's a bit of a walk, but you managed to get about kind of a good 100 meters on your hands,
Nice.
which is a pretty impressive feat.
Pretty impressive hand.
Then I go back to my feet and just look.
That's
at one.
hilarious.
I just go, practice makes perfect.
Of course.
Did you say that directly into the mic?
Yeah, I did. Okay, yes. You arrive at this kind of huge kind of shed, basically. And it's kind of surrounded by a few wagons here and there. There's some kind of woodworkers in the back. You can see them kind of chopping up some wood into kind of planks to make some wagons and stuff. And in this kind of big shed, it's almost like a kind of, if there was such a thing as a hangar, it would be kind of like a wagon hangar. And there's kind of
For wagons that commit crimes.
Yeah, there's like a few finished kind of ready for sale wagons kind of in this
How do
in
you
this
want to do
hangar.
this? Do we want to question him? Do you want to distract him while I look for like a ledger or something? Or
No need for any of that. If someone's willingly told you that he spotted strange individuals and he's clearly willing to give away the information, we might as well just chat to the man.
oh, if you say so. I'm looking for Thorsk. Anyone? Thorsk?
You see a kind of older gentleman who's kind of inspecting one of the wagons. That's me. That is. Thorsk.
I'd like to chat about a wagon. We're looking to hire. Can I have a moment of your time?
Of course, pleasure to meet you. I'm
Can I,
Thorsk Thelorn. Nice to meet you.
Cyclone.
Falcon Deep.
Of course, I've
Passing deep.
seen you two around town a bit. I was actually there for your performance the other night. It was quite the show.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It
of
was like a
course.
week ago now.
Could we just step to the side, maybe have a quick conversation just about a wagon? It's
Oh yes, of course.
hush hush business type of thing.
So, what kind of wagon are you looking for?
So are we out of earshot of other people?
Yes, yeah.
Well,
I would like to have a check around to make sure that we're out of earshot of other people.
You are definitely out of earshot of the.
Definitely? Okay.
Yeah, you've stepped quite far from the shop now.
Okay. We're down the road. We're out of town.
Yeah, you're in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I hear that I've heard some rumors, and something I need to check up on. Apparently, you've been having some strange customers as of late.
Oh, yeah, well, I can't lie. There have been some interesting types through here. He kind of looks you up and down. But
I'd snort with laughter.
Yes, my skin's fucking blue. Get over it.
whoa, okay,
Well,
yeah.
dude.
I meant no offense. But yes, we've had some strange customers. But
You've kind of taken his.
I've kind of taken your accent a bit.
Insulting me more. Great.
I'm going for the car salesman type voice now.
It's a used wagon sales.
Yeah. This is his voice now. Thorsk Thelorn, used wagon salesman. It's well, there was that one that was a little bit weird. It stopped for a wagon repair. Weird symbol. I hadn't seen it before. Kind of looked like a bowl.
Could you draw it out for me? Well, what you remember, that is.
Yeah, sure. Just give me a couple of seconds to flick through my ledger. I actually jotted it down in here. You kind of see him.
I'm an artist at heart. I just kind of... I did this while he was in
Do
here.
you want to give me a piece of paper? I'll jot it down for you.
Yeah, if you could do it just there, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course.
That's my little box for Thorsk.
Kind of a little.
Jesus, what the fuck was that?
Like...
It was Ralph.
I kind of looked a little bit like that. Looks a little something like that.
Okay, would I recognise it at
Looks a little
all?
Would I recognise it at all?
Would either of us, like, recognise it?
Nope.
Okay.
He was a
Well,
potion
he,
seller?
Would I recognise it if I was there?
Nope. He paid quite well. Sounded like he wanted to keep it a bit hush hush though. Managed to get him talking a bit after a drink though, and he told me he was gonna see some I don't know, druid or something.
Druids, where?
Oh,
Local druids?
God, no. What's it called? Scarlet Moon Hall. That's where he said he's off to. Yeah, I don't know where that is, but said he's going to see some druids. Didn't ask any more questions.
Scarlet Moon Hall. Interesting. Okay. These types, unsavory types. What were they?
Well, they paid me well, so that's
Yeah,
a
they
good
were pretty
person in my
sweet.
book.
How much? If you don't mind me asking, how much do they pay you?
Well, a little bit more than extra. That's enough to say, isn't it?
Yep, that is definitely much more to say. I'm a believer of the same philosophy.
How much will you pay me for the information?
Well, damn.
That depends on how well it checks out. You know what? I may come back to you for more information. I'm going to check out and see if this is accurate. Can I insight check him, actually?
Yeah, of course.
I'll do the same.
That's going to be a 12.
That is going to be an 11.
Yeah, pretty sure he's telling the truth.
Cool. I will... Are we done here?
I think we're done here.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, sir. And I check him a bag of 10 gold.
Are you sure you don't want to buy a wagon? My wagons are the finest.
I may come back to you, actually. I do enjoy... I'm not the fondest of...
Don't actually have a
foot
horse at
travel.
the minute.
We
so,
don't have a horse.
I can hook you up with a horse.
How much
for a
is
little
just
bit extra?
How much is just a horse?
Just a horse. Oh, that's a good fucking question. How much is a horse, Dan?
It's in the PHB. There's like a stat. It's here. There's like a standard price for them.
This is going to be a used horse. Has a few miles. Lovely old woman used to own her. Only really drove the horse to the shops. Only about 2,000 miles on the clock.
One of my best horses.
2,000 miles for a fucking
You know what?
horse.
I'll throw in the riding crop.
It's some. There's the mountain vehicles page.
Thank you.
Has he got a bat horse, isn't there?
No, my anorexic leathery back horse.
I could do your horse, nice riding horse for maybe 100 gold.
It's not
I
mine.
do.
100 gold.
I don't, but I have near there.
Do you really want a horse?
Dude, I would love a
Bill
fucking.
Chin has just said, wagon seller, I require your strongest wagon.
I guess there's no point.
You
in
cannot
buying a
handle
horse
my
if
wagons.
You guys don't have one. Tell you what, I'll take you up on that when I come back. I need to run some errands first. Yeah, save a horse for me.
All
Of course.
Thank you for your
I-
time.
No, I won't say, actually. I'll leave that until level 6.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
knows what page the fucking mounts are on.
What?
Page 157.
Damn.
Some good
Okay.
knowledge. Some good knowledge.
Damn, dude. Nice.
I guess we head out and wait.
Yeah, let's see it.
Wait.
I nearly got your accent myself. Let's see if we can find
Our big fiery bastard.
your fiery bastard. Where would he meet us? Where do you think if he were to come looking?
Meet us.
Somewhere in town, I guess.
Yeah, okay. let's
Central.
wander.
I just go out and just have a look for seeing us.
Was there anything else that I'd been told about that was interesting around town? Or was it just that skull nailed to a tree?
Skull nailed to a tree. The ghost story.
The treasure.
The treasure.
The treasure.
We're getting like a billion missions all in one go.
Yep.
That's a bit weird.
Okay, I've kind of got. There's nothing more like in town that I could
I wonder when the
follow up on.
Not really at the moment.
No.
No.
I'm trying to think of anything that I'd want to do. Past.
Should we go have a drink while we wait?
Yes. Oh man, I could use a drink. Okay.
I buy the drinks.
Oh, you gentleman, you.
So what? How much gold?
2 gold.
Cool.
Sweet. Yeah, let's have a
81.
seat.
I sit down and I say, look, I've got to come clean about something to you, about the night we met.
Okay, go on.
You gotta understand, my band of people, we're rotten thieves, and we, when we see a noble like yourself, we consider it easy pickings. I have grown to consider you an acquaintance, possibly a friend.
Oh.
One of my colleagues
No,
pickpocketed you
my
that
notes.
night of some gold.
Bastard.
I am humbly sorry about that. We split it between ourselves. Here is, I'll give you the 30 that was given to me. Wait, how much did we steal from him? It was 10, wasn't it? No, it was 30, wasn't it, total? So yeah, I say, here's 30 gold. This is what we stole from you. You're actually quite a nice fellow, and I feel very bad for it. And I don't want to kind of betray your trust.
I mean,
Any
just
more?
saw the thunder wave is brewing like. Okay, put it back there. I appreciate your honesty, sir, and
I do apologise. It
fine,
was
I'm
how we
not-
made our living, but it looks like we're getting to a line of adventuring right now.
it would
So.
appear so. I do.
I just put
I will
something together
be.
that
I will
should
come
be
clear with you now. I'm not the biggest fan of skullduggery, as it were.
I partake in skullduggery a lot.
Message me what you put together.
It's how I made my living, mainly as an entertainer. But it will not be used on you in any way, shape, or form. I consider you a friend.
As long as it's used for
The powers of good
Yeah,
and justice.
basically, yes.
Of course.
You-
Only the powers of good and justice.
okay, fair enough.
I'll
Can't
use it to
decline
stop
you.
all these evil elements and stuff.
If we know little about it at this point, cheers to that, and then I'll probably. It's been a rough few days. That book we were looking for.
What was that book?
It was in town.
Shit. Red Larch Town or?
It's here. It was here.
Right. Damn. You say was. You know where it's gone?
Someone stole it. It is robbed the moment I was about to arrive to pick it up myself.
Oh man,
That
sucks. Do you know where?
you have no idea.
You know where it came from? Where?
That's
I saw
from
when
the
you-
delegation.
From the
That was-
desert.
It is.
How did that work its way here? They died all the way up on the stone bridge.
No idea. It's. I mean, this is kind of partially why we needed to find it. It may give some information.
Do you have any other leads? I was really hoping the wagon would kind
No,
of help,
no,
but
no,
that's
no.
just.
The
More
the
questions?
book was the lead. Apart from that, we'll just see what we can. We've got a few things to do around town, and then maybe head back to what was it, Worm Place. We'll see what we can find out. They certainly had some. They said there had been stuff looking down the river. They may have found some more. You don't know.
It's in
The town of thieves that
Red
don't
Place.
like to be called thieves.
Indeed, yes.
Right, yeah.
Well, cheers to you, my friend. To many years of adventuring, and
Years,
trusting you
ooh.
completely.
Commitment.
Yeah. I'm not looking for something casual here. I'm looking for a long-term committed
When I find an
adventurer.
adventurer, I stick to him like fucking glue.
Well, we'll see. We've finished our drinks and we've seen us return.
Okay.
Is there an outside area of this?
Yeah, I called him a
tavern?
friend. You said we were acquaintances. We're friends. Well, I think we are anyway.
About an hour outside of town.
I actually, can I roll insight on him saying that we're friends?
Yeah, of course.
Well, whether you think.
He is my best fucking mate, and I can completely trust him from now on.
I'm glad.
Oh.
Okay. After about
Is that one it?
Yes.
2 hours or
Was that one
so.
right at the bottom?
Yep, it is.
Out. Hey!
I'm no longer a rouge.
We are.
Yeah. So after about 2 hours or so, Xenos, you stroll back into. Did you head back?
Yeah.
Yeah. You stroll back into Red Larch.
Oh, actually, while we were drinking, I would have probably said actually the better place to probably find Xenos would be the shrine if he comes back. He's the type to pray.
As soon as we finish our drink, we'll
Yeah.
head there.
And there.
Okay. I'm back in town.
Okay, I get to Imbar, my buddy Imbar.
Hello.
I love that.
Are you taking the mic?
No, he had a voice kind of like yours, didn't he?
I don't think so.
He had a stern voice, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah, quite a stand voice.
Well-
I like Maceo in the cello. Skull nailed to a tree. Big deal. Every town has one of those.
Hello there. Yes.
I went to visit the graves on the outside of town.
Oh yes, Larman took you there?
Larman Green.
Where are you at
took me
this
there,
point?
indeed. The priest hole.
Are we there?
Not yet.
Okay.
And I'm not proud of it, but I dug up some of the graves.
No, that's good work. Good work.
Good work to find them. We have loads out back. You can go.
I found a dwarf. He had a badge with an anvil on, not a symbol of Moradin because it wasn't flaming, but there was an anvil on his badge.
Perhaps he was a smith of some kind. There were a few travelling with the delegation.
In one of the other graves, there was a human woman with a badge from Mirabar. I assumed she was a guard, something similar.
What was she wearing?
She seemed to be wearing a guard's uniform, something similar.
Red?
Yeah, was it red?
Yes, it was red.
Yes, it was red.
That is one of the delegation guards.
Oh.
That is distressing news to hear that.
There was also a man, I believe he was human. He was wearing an odd form of stone armour.
Stone?
Yes, the armour was chipped pieces of stone over a cloak and a large stone breastplate.
Interesting.
It's not something that I've
Any
seen
kind
before.
of markings on him?
Were there any kind of markings
No.
on him?
You didn't look.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't see any.
That's distressing.
And also a
Just
man in white robes with feathery shoulders, shoulder pads.
Out of curiosity, what did you do with the corpses when you were done?
Left them.
Oh, just on the hillside.
Yeah.
Good. Cool.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
Well, what the fuck else was I supposed to do?
Bury him again?
Why?
It's fine. We're brushing past this. Well, that is. Did these two people that were the dwarf or the woman? Did they seem to have anything in common?
Not birds I love.
Not that I can see. They
Vultures.
were both human, I believe.
Okay, that is odd. They seem to be dressed like nothing I've ever seen before.
It was odd to see. I may recommend that you go and check the bodies out for yourself. I have left them unburied.
I may do that. I may. Thank you for that information. I'll be sure to pass it on to the higher ups of the gauntlet.
Stop doing this.
Actually,
Traveller, you cannot handle my strongest wagon. My wagons could kill a dragon.
Well, we're gonna go fight Tiamat, buy a fucking wagon.
I guess that's all I'll do for now.
Well met. Have you managed to find anything else while you're out there?
No.
Very well. Well then, report back to me if you hear about anything else.
I will.
Perhaps mention it to the constable. He's eager for any news.
I will, of course. I head to the constable.
Okay, as you are heading out of the shrine, you actually see two familiar faces.
Oh, hello.
Sup, dude? You want to fight fucking ghost?
No, it wasn't them two.
Oh.
No.
hey, big guy.
How you
Well,
doing?
it was,
No, it was. I was joking.
having some banter.
Yes,
having
yes,
a
yes.
little bit of banter.
Yeah, a
I
little
thought you
bit.
had skipped town on us.
Well, I did momentarily.
I did.
I did momentarily leave town for a job that I was asked to do, but I am back.
Oh, what were you up
Hello.
to? Let's see, we've all had jobs today.
Well, there were some graves that appeared just outside of town. Someone thinks that it may have something to do with the delegation, so I went to check them out.
Well, shit. Was it the delegation?
I'm not sure. One of the people seemed to be a guard. One of them could have been a man moving with the delegation. But two of the bodies found there were unusual. They were unusually dressed.
No, go back. Would I know of what description would I know of the delegation being on my quest?
Just that they were all kind of noble dwarves.
Okay. Would I know about the red outfit of the guard?
You know that was the garb of Mirabarian guards.
Okay. Any noble dwarves among them?
There was a dwarf who looked very well dressed. He was wearing a badge with an anvil on, not a symbol of Moradin, but just an anvil, perhaps a smith.
Would that mean much to me?
Nope.
The anvil thing? Nope. Okay.
And a guard, a human woman guard, who was wearing what I am told is a guard's uniform for the delegation.
Can you please take me there right away?
Well, shit.
Well, yes, absolutely.
We've learned some stuff as well. This man called Thorsk, he's a wagon maker in town. He's had some strange customers recently that wanted
On the way, gentlemen. Let's
Yeah,
go.
walking into it.
Lead the way.
Well, they wanted him to do a repair on the Hush Hush. And we tell him about all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you tell them what you found out from
Yeah.
Thorsk.
Yeah. I mentioned the ghost thing that we should probably check that out at some point. But
Okay. So you're
More
all basically up to speed there.
We all know
So
what's going on.
you're all heading back to the bodies.
Dan informs us about him stealing the book. Oh, you did that!
I'm just like flicking through it on the way.
Oh, what book is that? Is it Dwarvish? I didn't know you could read Dwarvish.
I can't.
Oh. May I take a sneak peek?
No.
Ah, fair enough.
So you heading back to the
Yes, head back to the graves, please.
Okay. Well, you head back there. It's about another kind of hour's worth of travel.
What time of day is it, by the way?
At this stage, it's kind of coming on to about 2-3 o'clock.
Okay, so early in, I thought. That's
Yeah.
good. They had a good time today.
So and you see basically how Xenos left it.
Can I just search around any of them to find anything of note?
Okay.
In the slightest.
How wide are you going with this search?
Each of the corpses.
So you're focusing on the search.
I'll focus there, but I'll probably afterwards I'd have a scan of the area to see if I could see anything of
I'd
note.
like to aid him if possible.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation check advantage.
Okay, my investigation is fucking dope. That is 26.
Okay, what you actually find on the corpses is nothing of particular note that you haven't already learnt from
Okay.
Xenos. But what you do find in the surrounding area, you find some kind of a confused collection of tracks. They kind of lead off in very, like, about 4 different directions, you think. A few broken arrows, a discarded javelin, and a tattered grey cloak that seems to match the same colour of kind of cloak that the guy in all the kind of stone chips was wearing.
I was kind of feeling like he might have been one of the bandits rather than one of the
Yes, that's
delegation.
Will we know anything about the whole elements sort of being out of balance? Bigger question: will we know about the fact that there's like elemental cultists, people? Okay,
yeah.
no.
As far as you know, it's just stuff seems to be going a bit down the drain at this point.
Okay.
Looks like there's a fight here.
Suddenly, so bizarre that the delegation would be this far.
What you also find on the bodies is you can actually see how they were killed.
Oh, good.
You see that the 2 members, the woman was killed by a black arrow through the chest, and the dwarf appears to have taken some sort of bludgeoning to the head.
Would I be able to find out in any regard how long they'd been, like, if they're
not rotting yet.
So they're probably, if I conversing, they look about as fresh as the graves do.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
Okay.
Could be related. What I'm putting together is that this Thorsk guy, whoever went and saw him to have wagon repairs, must have been in a fight. Otherwise, why would their wagon need to be repaired and keep it quiet? I'm thinking they brought the bodies in and then buried them and then fucking skipped town.
By the sounds of it, why would they be here?
This is just
It's a this is a graveyard, right?
No.
This
It's
is
on top of a hill.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
I don't know.
They-
Right here.
they were coming to this town. Why didn't they? But they never got here.
I'm just gonna take a quick scan of the immediate area and just
Okay.
look for anything notable.
Well, as you were helping Fork, I'm just going to use the roll from that. But what you all see now at this stage, basically, is that tower in the distance, very very far in the distance, and yeah,
Look
that's
familiar to any of
only
us,
other-
or
Nope.
cool?
That's the only other
Yeah,
kind of
tower
point
is
of
over there.
interest.
Go see if whoever lives there saw anything or if they're suspicious.
How would they have been?
They're not within like seeing range of where
Alright.
this is really. It's like it's a
Could
big
be.
tower, but it's
Could be interesting. It's nearby, certainly less than an hour's walk. I mean, we may as well while we're out here.
it looks quite a lot further than that.
It's really far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
First off, let's return to town, and I'm going to conjure up Tensor's floating disc,
Okay.
and I'm going to put all of the corpses on there, and we're going to sort of carry them
Back to town.
back to town.
Okay,
Yes.
very well. Well, as you head back to town, takes you, like I said, about an hour to get back to town.
Did anyone else want to do anything up there, or were we? Yeah,
No.
cool, good.
As you drawing a little bit of people's gazes as they kind of. look
Oh,
at the-
actually, while we are there, can I just write a quick note to Imbar
Yep.
that basically says, "Hi, we came to check the bodies out again. We have them with us.
Okay.
Sorry if you came up on messages."
Oh, we could go see him about them. I was going to go take him to the constable.
No, I know. I'll go see him when I get back in town.
Yeah.
But if he's left before we get there,
Oh, we're going to run into him on the road.
yeah. Right.
Okay. Were there any on this Stony guy? Were there any markings of note on him, or is it just nothing? Okay. Fair enough. Then yep, let's take these back to town.
Okay. As you're kind of entering town, you get a few weird gazes. They, like I said, they're kind of, like I said before, they like seeing magic. They don't see it often, so this is kind of a bit of a sight for them. And the fact that there's 4 corpses being held up by magic is kind of a bit of a sight to see.
You're ready. This is a taster.
Can't believe you're raising the dead.
Damn.
Yeah. So let's go to the constable.
Okay, back to the butchers.
Yes.
Okay, you knock on the door and he's like,
Hey butcher, we have some meat for you. I'm sorry, we have 3 corpses.
"Hello, gentlemen. What can I do for you today?"
We found something, and
We
by
have a
that,
disc of corpses.
yeah, we've got a disc of corpses.
Oh my
here.
god, where'd you get them?
Just outside of town, there were some new graves. I don't know if you'd heard about them.
Oh, you must have been talking to Larman.
Yes.
All right, well,
Oh, how sure would I be that these people are from the delegation? That wasn't
pretty certain.
okay.
Well, can I have a look at them?
Of course.
We're not covering them.
Do you know anything about them? He's kind of like flicking like
I-
through their kind of clothes and stuff.
I lean in closer, of like quite sort of like, I am fairly certain these are members of the delegation, or at least the one in red and the well-dressed dwarf are. The other 2, I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Were they on the way to the town that they were coming from, like within that direction, or elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
Just a bit at the
Okay.
back end of nowhere.
Why were they so? I don't understand why they were so far away from.
Did you find anything else in the area?
There was signs of a fight, broken arrow spears, footprints. They went off in 4 directions.
Oh, maybe they were escorting these members of the delegation somewhere, and a fight broke out between 2 different factions that wanted them. And
from looking at them, I can only imagine that especially this stony, scaly one, he may have been one of the attackers.
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
He is not dressed similarly to the other 2, at least. And then the last one,
he's in a white robe with a feathered mantle.
Yeah, no idea what that's about.
Did we search them?
Yeah, they don't have anything else on them.
Okay. Actually, I think about Xenos turning to you. Do you?
Yes.
You were looking for a corpse of some kind for your buddy booze.
I was. I don't think this man matches his description.
Okay, fair enough. Just
No,
double checking.
yeah, he's not the guy.
Okay.
You know the
The
guy.
man that I am looking for has been dead for a while.
That was going to be my next question. If it was like, oh yeah, then like, how do any of them look older than the others? But
I think I'm more searching for remains than an intact body.
fair enough. Okay. I don't know what to do about this. This is all incredibly perplexing.
Yeah, well, it seems like the worst has happened to the delegation.
Yes.
Then. Well,
Do you have any way that you can deal with these in a respectful manner?
well, of course, there's a small graveyard near the All-Faith Shrine that we could
Okay.
bury them all in. I'm
Do you-
not sure if you want to bury these 2. And he kind of gestures towards the guy in the stony thing. And
Everyone deserves peace after death. The stakes in life.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, not for a while. I can.
Fair.
Everyone deserves the same level of death. I'm sorry, I'll say that in the same way. Like no one's different in death.
fair enough.
They're
We'll
all-
go talk to Imdar. I'm sure you could arrange some kind of burial.
Could we actually, do we have somewhere that we could store them here for a little bit? I have someone else that I'd like to see these before.
Well, this room's fairly cold, so
If you're okay with us storing.
we've had worse in here. I assure you that.
Oh God.
Grim.
Can I roll insight into if he has had worse in
Yeah,
the room? Oh, I'm not doing well on insight today. 7.
He may have had worse in here.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do you want to go speak to Imbar about this?
Yes, I
Okay.
would like to.
I have a contact that I'd like to have a look as well. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go get whatever his name was.
I head over to Inbar.
Okay. Do you first?
Yep.
Are you gonna? I'm gonna.
Imbar.
I would have let you know, by the way. I'm gonna bring mine back to have a look at them. I don't know if you're gonna do the same.
Yeah.
but,
Hello.
Inbar.
Hello.
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 We have brought back the bodies
Of
among
course,
me
yes.
and my acquaintances.
Oh, well, I don't need to go out there myself then.
No, absolutely not. There is a note left there for you if you would.
I
if you
appreciate
were
it.
to go, but yes, you do not have to go yourself.
Where are these bodies being kept?
We are keeping the bodies currently in the where we just were.
At the constables.
Yes.
I don't-
How did you know that?
How do you know that?
I have eyes
How do you know that?
everywhere.
Yes, at the constables.
You see his features start to become mine.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Quite literally, my God.
Yeah.
And you ruin every stand.
Yes, well, I'll go check on them later, and under the ruse that I'm taking them for burial.
Marvelous, thank you. That will be all, and then I leave.
Okay.
I can't
Very well.
think of anything else that I need from him, so I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go speak to
Eldrith.
Eldrith. So I give a rap on his door, where I assume he may be.
He kind of, you hear several bolts and like locks
This is-
unlock as he kind of peers through the crack of the door. Hello? Oh, it's you! And he kind of swings it wide open.
Magic locks work better, but greetings to you, sir.
Well, I'm not a magic user.
Just the guy I robbed.
Yeah. We, there has been a development. I assume you have methods of contacting people.
Yes,
of-
yes, I've got a raven in the upstairs
Excellent.
under some junk.
We have found, my companions and I, we have found a few shadow graves outside town.
Oh,
And in said graves were at least 2 members of the delegation.
oh dear. Well, it seems they have fallen upon not the best of times.
No. How well versed are you in the delegation and their goings on?
Not very. I'm merely just another pair of eyes. For
Just a
the
pair of
Harpers.
eyes? Okay, never mind then. Can you please send a raven to Yodan Pickbeard directly?
Yes, of
We
course.
let him know what's happened. Tell him I'm doing my best to.
I'll let him know
sort
that you
this.
you contacted him.
Thank you,
Wait,
sir.
what the fuck?
Cool. Thank you very much for your patronage.
Wait, dude, what?
And I head back to the
No,
butchers.
sorry.
What?
Sorry, what?
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 What the fuck?
He sent it
You-
to Yodan. Yeah, he mentioned it earlier as well.
Yeah, but why?
Yodan helps run the Harper's Tower
Yeah.
nearby.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's in the Harpers.
That was established at the end of the Tiamat session.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
talking your own characters, Jamie.
I now control Yodan, though.
You do for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just head back to the butchers then,
Okay.
because I don't know what you did.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. What would you like to do now?
There's nothing I really want to do.
Okay.
There's nothing I've got that I need to do. I
I'm
don't think.
becoming confused. Butchers or constables?
Same place.
It's the same place.
Constable as in not police officer then?
Yeah. His wife owns the butcher's shop, and he runs the constableness out of the back of the butcher's shop because they don't have an actual jail.
It's like your dad with his
Okay.
model train set in the garage.
Yeah,
Like,
he has
it's-
a prison.
Yeah,
He has Guantanamo Bay in the shed.
it's his.
I will continue to practice doing handstands.
Okay, give me a acrobatics check. These are slowly going to become a lower DC.
That's a nat one.
Okay, you just after that pretty impressive performance last time, this time you got a bit too cocky and you go straight head over heels and kind of land face over ass in the
Was
ground.
I around at the time?
Well, I
No,
stand up and dust myself off, and then
Okay.
keep trying,
Cry.
keep trying and
Good.
failing.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
Heading back, meeting up with these guys, I guess.
Yeah.
Anything we want to do?
Any luck from such and such face? Priest man that you went to
He
see?
said he will have a look at the bodies later on under the guise that he will be taking them for burial.
I would not mind hearing his valuation himself.
Well, when I hear his evaluation, I will
Maybe we
relay
should,
the information.
Go run some of the errands. You said something about a ghost nearby.
Yes. I guess that's take our mind off things. Yes, there's a ghost nearby. Another thing I heard, don't know how important it is. There is a skull nailed to a tree somewhere.
I've also heard that there is some odd weather occurring. Even on the nicest of days, there is wind in a small spot I've heard called Lance Rock.
Now, as we all established earlier, all of our maps are transparent, so we can put them together, and all of it will like coincide into one big
What's
map.
closest?
A, what's closest? B, are any in a line to each other, so we can sort of do one long direction.
1 second.
All of our maps are on like that projector paper
Yeah.
that you get,
Yeah.
and you just like
Acetate.
put them on top, turn the light on.
The ghost is on the way to the skull pinned to the tree,
Okay.
and the treasure that
Yeah. No, I haven't mentioned
is
it.
nearby
That's
to both of those, and the Lance Rock is in the complete opposite direction.
Let's
Go do that.
promptly head to those.
Tree skull and ghost.
Tree skull and ghost.
So if you head towards the tree skull, you'll hit the place where it was marked on the map for the ghost.
Let's go for the ghost first then.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is switch to the map slide.
There we go.
Okay.
Quasar, if you're still here, I hope you're fucking nutting in your jeans right now.
Okay. So
Isn't incest nutting in your jeans?
That's gross.
Oh no! Right. So where you're basically going is.
Hey, that's where Scarlet Moon Hall is.
Damn.
No. Right.
It's a point.
Oh, yeah.
Right. You see.
Did we go there? Was that not where the
What, the spire.
No, that's Summit Hall.
Oh.
I'm assuming the spire is the thing we saw on the tower.
Feather Gale Spire.
Yeah.
Maybe. Right, so the area you're going to, do you see the first hill between the Long Road and Larch Path?
Yes.
Jamie, if you point that out. So nope. Yeah, Dan got it. That's where you're headed first. That's where she pointed, the little girl pointed.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 hexes away.
8, which would be 16 miles roughly.
16 miles.
Should we move fast?
No.
Yeah, well, how long will it take on normal speed?
Normal speed, 16 miles, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, fuck, let's just walk.
Okay, cool. So yeah.
No, we walk. Fucking.
Do you want to follow the road and then head up, or cause it's closer to the Larch Path than it is to the Long Road?
Yeah, we'll go that way then.
Okay, so you follow.
Large Path is like slightly more bandit country as well. We might deal with more of those bandits plaguing the area.
Okay. Well, it's a fairly well travelled path. So there's not, you don't encounter a whole lot when you go down here. But yeah, you're walking for about 15 miles or so, and you get to the point of the road where you think you should probably kind of start to turn off towards this area.
Gentlemen, my GPS is saying we should head in this direction now.
Okay.
So you're headed over, and what would you like to do before you reach there? You're kind of walking through some kind of, it's not like forest or jungle, but it's kind of like brush. So there's kind of
Just
like
keep an eye out for anything.
scattered trees,
Yeah.
kind of bushes and the like. But yeah, no, it's not like dense forest or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Just keep an eye out for anything
Just
of interest.
Out
Really.
of caution, I'm gonna do the same thing and like stealth, like 10, 15 feet ahead of.
Okay, can you give me a stealth check?
Certainly can. Let's use purple dice for this.
Shouldn't have used purple dice for
That's
that.
a 10.
Total.
Yes.
Okay. What you do when you're kind of scouting a bit ahead of the group, you come to a very kind of fancy but old tomb. It looks like it's been kind of built around a pre-existing cave entrance. You see like kind of almost like a Stonehenge kind of type doorway built into the the stone kind of face of the kind of hillside where there seems to be a cave leading inside, and to the right hand side you see kind of like a large outcrop of kind of boulders.
Okay, I'll just wait for these guys and then point out like it's a tomb. Hey, this is a tomb. You're a holy man.
Wow. I take a look at the tomb.
Okay, you just see it. You can see that the kind of stone door is slightly ajar.
That's odd.
Yeah, and it's kind of making this dark rectangular kind of
fun.
hole.
Can I have a look at these boulders of which anything of note about them?
Yeah, of course. How close do you want to go to these boulders? You're kind of like on the outcrop. It's not really a clearing because it's quite like run down, but the trees are slightly less dense here.
I'll keep my distance, but I'll get close, about as close to them as I am to you. Let's say.
Okay.
So I'll get within sort of like about 10 feet.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check?
Perception. That is 19.
Okay, cool. What you can actually see here is a small kind of ashen fireplace. Not like fireplace, like a fire pit where it seems some people have been staying, as well as a kind of, because it's coming on to dusk now, as well as a small tent, and tending to the fire, trying to ignite it, is a goblin, and just seems to be on his own at the moment.
Mage armor's on.
Okay.
I'll sidle up next to you with my with a
Do
dagger.
would you have come with me, or would I have gone by myself?
Well,
They
I-
haven't noticed you.
I would have
yet.
let you walk up, and then I would have like walked up behind you.
Firstly, I stealth, and then I sort of beckon the others over.
Okay. Well,
Can you give me a stealth check?
Oh boy. 6.
Okay. As you're walking over to the camp, you're kind of trying to clamber through the boulders like a bit quietly, and you place your hand on a boulder that you think is quite sturdy, but you kind of push it and it kind of tumbles over. It was obviously like a bit ill balanced and kind of goes boosh. The goblin who was tending to the fire, he was quite involved in it, which is why he didn't notice you at first, rolled an @ 1 on his perception. Yeah, he kind of hears this boulder crash to the ground. Greener! Greener! People! Could you all roll initiative?
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
nice. That's a non-natural 20.
Sick.
So 15.
I can't wait for my initiative to just get even higher.
Ooh, hello.
What did you get, Tom?
Okay.
Do you want to switch up the slide?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah.
I got 2. I got 2, Elliot. I did it. I got 2.
You got 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Non-natural 20.
Natural
We're
20.
back on big mode.
Yep. And I'll turn on combat as well. Jamie, what did you get?
15.
15. Nice. So it's gonna be Cyclone first in line. That's for
Oh.
damn sure. So what?
It's not the new pictures.
You spelled rogue there right though. So that's good.
Fuck you.
So 4. You got 15. Okay. So it's going to go. Obviously, Cyclone, you're up first.
Okay. How close is Fork to them?
Fork is about somewhere between 10 to 15 feet close to them.
Okay. How close am I to them?
Were you following him or were you not?
I was like, just behind him. Wasn't right up on him.
Okay. Probably about 20 something feet away. So yeah, well, let's call it 20 feet.
From the goblin.
Yep.
Okay. I immediately, with the dagger that I had drawn, I'm gonna throw that at the goblin.
Okay, let me just hang on.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna draw my short sword. So I've
Okay.
got dagger and short sword, and I'm gonna run on up and attack that goblin that was attending the fire.
Okay.
So,
give me 1 second.
Do you have to have the door wielder feat to attack with your offhand as a bonus action?
No, you just don't get the
Efficiency.
you don't add your proficiency or your thingy to the attack, your dex or strength to it.
Oh, you don't add that to the damage, but
Yes.
would I still add that the dex?
You still add it to the roll to hit,
Okay.
but you don't add it to the
So
damage.
short sword attack is going to be a natural 20.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait, let me put on the- do-do-do.
And it's not a sneak
First
attack.
nat 20 of the session.
It's not a sneak attack though, is it?
I don't know, is it?
No. No one's within 5 feet. I didn't have advantage.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
it's
yep.
just 2d6. Are you just doing it roll double dice?
Yeah, go for it. Oh no, we'll do it your way. We'll do
Cool.
it your way. So
Oh.
one counts as 4 and then
Okay, so it's 6 plus 2, so 8 plus 3, so 11 points of damage.
okay, well you just run up to this goblin and you cleave him in twain.
Nice. Is there another goblin I can see nearby?
You can't see anyone yet.
Okay.
You can see some motion from the tent.
I'm gonna just, if I see motion, I'm just gonna launch a dagger at that motion.
Okay, give me a roll to hit.
Okay. So this is without proficiency. That's gonna be a 9.
Okay, 1 second. Well, basically what's going to happen there is you can see it goes straight to the tent and you don't hear anything, so you're not sure it's hit anything, but yeah, it doesn't sound like it has.
Okay. Well, that's my go.
Next up is this thing, so if you just bear with me 1 second.
This thing.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Bear with me 1 moment. Chat amongst yourselves.
I'm gonna die.
Anyone nutted yet today?
Yes.
No.
You have to-
Anyone in the chat love to nut? Where my nut heads at?
Why did you
Nut
go
heads.
to this?
Okay.
Hit that follow.
Hey, make small talk, guys. Audience, have you nutted? Like, what's
Anyone love to nut?
what's your thing? What's up
So
with
Yeah, my
what
thing
you
is
see,
nutting.
kind of
Has it been a while?
stroll out of this tent. He's like,
you? A troll?
No,
Oh.
that was him making noises.
Oh.
He doesn't speak English so good.
Who was it coming out? Sorry, I missed
I
it.
think I know what it is.
A slightly taller than average looking fellow. At first you might think it's an orc, but upon closer glance you probably recognise this as a half ogre.
Hold on a moment. That's a half ogre.
Somebody! He kind of peers out the tent, spots his friend dead on the floor with a Genasi standing over him, and rage burns in Greenra's eyes as he charges towards you,
Greenra, no.
battle axe in hand, and
Slide on it.
oh yes, of course. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll to hit.
Okay, well soon, Smash Mouth.
What is your AC? Sorry.
14.
Oh, woohoo! He matches that.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna be 2d8 plus 3 damage.
Fuck. I could see quite easily go down here if it's 2d8.
Plus what damage?
Plus 3.
17 slashing damage.
I am unconscious.
He runs up to you, battle axe in hand, and he just cleaves straight through your armor, and just like this big bloody line of what kind of? I guess you have blue blood. You posh bastard. Like this big line just appears, and this blue thick blood just starts leaking down the black of your armor as you kind of keel over onto the corpse of. You keel over and die.
Damn, we're gonna lose.
Onto the corpse
Fucking
of,
Cyclone in the second session.
of Magora the goblin.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah.
Okay, Fork. It's up to you.
Right.
Seeing all this, there's been quite a calamity has happened from you pushing over that rock.
Yeah, like, I have fucked up. That boy has blood bluer than mine. Ray of Sickness, and I cast that on.
What does that require?
That requires a ranged spell attack on the target.
Okay, roll to hit, please.
Okay, and that is plus me 5. Please be good. I want him to be ill. Fuck. Never mind, it misses. That's a 4.
So this black ray of like deathly energy just swings right over the shoulder of this guy. He kind of, after downing Cyclone, he kind of looks up at you like, "Arr." You think it's slightly sexual? Only slightly.
How far away is Xenos from me?
Xenos is about kind of. Were you following Fork up to this kind of bouldery area?
Yeah.
You were as well.
I was looking at the tomb. Where's that?
Oh, you're like about 35, 40 feet away.
I'm gonna run towards
You're going to run towards him.
him.
Okay, you're not within melee range, so it's not going to encourage
Yeah.
attack of opportunity or anything. So next in line,
Xenos!
next in line was
Wasn't
Magora the Goblin, but he's dead. So Xenos, it's you. You've probably heard the roars and kind of cries of battle at this stage.
And I have now ran to you.
Yeah, and Fork has just run up to you.
Please do not let me
You can
die.
use your reaction to say something if you'd like.
The goblin dead, ogre thing, cyclone dead, help.
Okay, I run up and fucking guiding bolt that shit. It's just
You
the
run
other-
up to him?
Not right up to him, but I run
Okay.
up close enough to fucking guiding bolt. Oh no,
Well,
guiding
you
bolt.
can
has a
stand
big
where you
range.
are and do that.
Yeah.
So you see this kind of goblin staring over at, not goblin, half ogre staring at you, and you just kind of reach out with your,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, roll to hit please.
Okay. 15.
Yes, that hits.
Oh,
sick. Roll for
Okay.
damage.
Half damage.
Roll for damage.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got plot armor. This is a very important half
Oh,
ogre.
9, 14, and what do I...
Nothing to damage.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so 14.
Okay, he's
And next attack is advantage.
not looking too good, but this kind of shimmering aura of like flamey
And the next
bright
attack is made
light
against
is
this
kind
target
of.
before the end.
If you've got a bonus action, could you heal me? If you've got a bonus action heal.
There's like no spells that use bonus
I
actions.
don't think
Healing word does.
Healing word is. a
Oh,
bonus
is it?
action.
Okay. That is the one spell.
But I
don't
think
have
Tom
healing
didn't take
word.
healing word. I think he took cure wounds.
I don't even think I took it. Oh, I took cure wounds, yeah.
So I'm assuming death save.
You got it. Oh, I got to put Xenos on. Sorry.
That's a fail.
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
close side
boy.
Oh.
Yeah, we did his death save, and now it's up to
Say it. Say my fucking name.
Green Ra.
Yeah.
Up to Green Ra. Seeing you as the kind of the main threat now, because you were the one that was kind of closest to him. He's got a dim-witted
When you see him
individual.
as the closest threat, he's kind of just. I haven't done anything to him yet.
You tried though. And he's going to run up to you. He's a simple-minded fellow. You were the closest thing to his dead buddy that's not now also bleeding on the floor.
True.
So he runs up to you and he has a go at you with his big old axe, but is decidedly going to miss with 7.
Good.
That's pretty much all he's going to do. I actually should have rolled more damage for his last attack on Cyclone, because he is using his axe in both hands, so it should have been 2d10. But
you have.
He could have killed you in one hit, like
Yeah.
literally just killed you.
But we'll brush past that for next time. That's his go. Fork, up to you. This thing is now engaged in combat with you.
Okay. Is it wearing any metal?
It is, other than the axe, nothing he is holding is metal.
Blast. Well, there's not.
And the axe is like a very crude axe. It's basically a stick with an axe head shoved through it. Like
Is
a
he
giant
in
axe
any
head.
way holding a metal thing? Okay, no worries on that then. I'm going to do shocking grasp.
Would you like
on
to
him.
see a pick?
Yeah, go for it.
There he is.
Oh wow,
He's
exciting.
a spooky
Gonna
boy.
Show the fellas at home.
Somebody once told me the
Okay,
world
it's
is gonna
over
roll
now.
me.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to give him a shocking grasp. Just grab right onto him and
Oh!
Okay.
give him a blast.
And this
I'm-
has advantage.
Why?
Guiding bolt.
Oh. Thank God, nat 20.
Oh, sick. Okay. Do you double
So
damage?
it's one full d8, is it? Because it's 2d8.
Yes.
It's, the damage is 1d8.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2d, so 8 plus 1 roll.
8 plus 1 roll. 8 plus 7.
Okay.
And then is there anything else on that? Or is it. Let me just double
Not,
check.
not spells, I don't think.
So it's sorry. You did
Yeah.
8 plus 7.
8 plus 7, so 15 damage, and it now can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay. It is looking pretty fried at this stage. You've just burnt all the hair off of his his face, kind of had
Okay.
this mutton chop style hair, and they're just all singed off with electric energy. He's not looking great.
Cool.
It's up to it would be the goblin. He's dead. Xenos.
Sweet. Pop on the scene slide. I am going to step up a bit and guiding bolt again.
You can step off a bit.
Step
Back
up
off.
a bit closer.
You're getting closer. You
Yeah.
will be at disadvantage if you get any closer.
Oh really? Okay, I won't do that then. I'll just
Okay.
stay where I am.
Darn,
okay.
I
Guiding
should have
bolt in.
done that instead. Oh well, too late.
Were you did you run up next to Xenos?
He was 35 away from me, I could move 30 feet, so no.
Okay, so you weren't right. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, you'll have to move back about 5 feet if you want this at non-disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll
but
do that.
okay, so you move back a bit and then you
17.
that hits.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead.
6, 11, 14.
How do you obliterate this half ogre who was on 1 hit point?
Damn it! Come on!
16.
Oh, you used the level 1 spell for 1 hit point.
I just this like ball of
This like
light.
sun, the power of the sun in the palm of your
literal
hand.
like tiny sun appears in my hand.
Okay.
And I just toss it, and it lands in this guy's chest. And like in the Scooby Doo movie where the first one where the little things are exposed to the sunlight.
Yeah.
And they start like
Yeah.
going and then they burst into like ashes. That's what he does.
As he's dying, he goes, "I'll find you, Magora," and then dies.
Damn.
That was his goblin friend. They had a thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good job, team.
Yeah,
So-
spoiler
So
reference.
anyone want to come and fucking heal
We didn't
me
get a
before
single hit. He didn't get a single hit on us, so that.
before I bleed out? Anyone?
Yeah, combat's over. Just before, Dan, can you give me one more death save?
That's a fail.
Not a crit
Okay.
fail, though.
Yeah, you're out of combat now, so
I go over and cure wounds.
How much health do I get back?
Cure wounds.
Be one.
1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
So D8 plus 4.
Yep. That's on its side. 9 hit points.
Nice, I'm almost at full.
That's fucking weird.
Fuck. Shit. That sucked. I'm gonna. Am I conscious from magical healing?
Yes, I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna immediately pat down the goblin that I awake on top of.
Okay, what you find on the goblin is just this kind of general stuff, as well as about 30 gold pieces. You assume he's taken from just general banditry. And yeah, he had a short sword and a couple of a short bow as well, and that was pretty much it.
I'll
Has he
take
got any arrows?
I'll take the gold and leave that.
Yeah, he's got a few arrows.
Oh, actually, I've only got. Oh, I do have a crossbow. No, crossbow doesn't take arrows.
Yeah,
it takes bolts.
Yeah, so they would not be compatible
Nope.
with that, unfortunately.
I'll just take the gold and leave it.
Okay, fair enough.
Chill.
Where's the?
I guess we'll search the tent as well.
Okay, nothing really in the tent of note apart from there's kind of a couple of plates look like they were used for food. They look a bit fancy for this goblin, but again, it looks like he was doing quite a bit of banditry. So just from his gold, so you assume that they're stolen plates and stuff. Nothing too much of note in his little tent.
Okay.
What would you like to do next?
Should we head on inside?
I wanted to have another look at that tomb.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to go in a bit.
Can I have a look?
I just want. Did someone search the bodies or the tent?
Yeah, search both.
Can I have
Anything
a
useful?
look in the
Are you willing
crack
to
of the
share?
door?
Go.
Can I have a look in the
I
crack
got
of the
30
door?
gold.
You can,
Cool.
of course. As you look inside, because you have a very advanced sense of dark vision, you see all this kind of stone.
I'm behind you for
passage,
this, by the way.
leading inwards.
I was going to say, should we take a long rest? But we don't really need to. I'm a spell slot down, but apart from that, I'm fine.
I have no more first level spells.
Oh, so you're only on cantrips now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, did Lady Girl? Did she specify what time she saw this thing? Like, was it day? Was it night? Okay.
That's fine.
I also want to call out to the group because I was told this by a small child. She walked a fucking long way. She's apparently just wandering around out here.
Interesting.
How long did it take us to get here? Like 3 hours.
Yep.
3 hours for a child to just wander.
Bad parenting.
I mean, my grandmother didn't seem too terrible. I worried about her allegiances to anyone in particular.
Let's go in and have a look.
How are you feeling anyway?
Fine. Just move on.
Oh,
His wounds kind of closed up now from the healing, but like there's still kind of a gash in the armor. We need to get
Okay.
that looked at.
I'll have a look at it. Good. Let's go.
I'm gonna stealth.
I'm gonna stealth inside.
I will also
You
stealth.
can't quite fit through the door at its present level of kind of opening. Can you give me a strength check, please?
Yeah, mate, of course. 18.
Yep, you very, very easily just kind of push this stone door open.
You push it like a wooden door. That's in a house
As
inside.
you do, a metal wagon wheel falls from on top. Like, you know how you put a bucket on top of a door sometimes? A metal wagon
Oh
wheel
yeah, I do that all the time.
falls.
Can I use
from-
my reaction to try and catch it?
Give me a.
You weren't even by the door.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I said I was right behind you.
Give me a dex check at disadvantage because you have to reach over Xenos to do this.
Okay. Not bad actually. 12.
A dis.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you still
I
miss
rolled a
it. 13
13 and 11.
You still miss it.
That's fine.
It falls kind of into the tomb and just makes a really loud like
Oh
sound.
no! It's
Um,
alerting someone or something.
But yeah, that's pretty much it
Okay.
as far as you can tell. Nothing seems to happen after it goes off.
We go inside a little
I'm
bit
gonna-
cautiously. I'm going to stealth
Yeah.
if
Okay.
I can.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a dis,
stealth.
aren't I?
Yes, you are at dis. Just do a group stealth check if you want to stealth.
Crit fail.
5.
Crit fail.
You are the loudest people that have ever walked in this tube.
They know we're here. Let's be stealthy.
As you walk through the tube, Tom, you step over this kind of wagon wheel, and your loudest is mostly coming from your armor. But both Fork and Cyclone trip over this wagon wheel and make even more noise.
You know what it is? We don't have dark vision.
Yeah. Xenos, what you can see.
We don't have duck. Do I not have?
No,
we use another flame in my hand to make it lighter.
Okay, well, even before that, what you can see is this tunnel stretches out. It's about 10 feet high by 10 feet wide, so you can fit kind of two abreast here. And you can see about 30 feet in front of you, it opens out into a room.
Come on, guys, let's stealth into that room over there.
Stealth mode engaged!
Stealth mode activated. There's a Warforged in there with us. We don't know why.
Song as we get there.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're being stealthy. We're being stealthy.
I would have picked up my dagger as well.
Oh yeah, I've
got dagger and short sword in hand.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare in case anything hostile were to come within close range of me. I'm going to shock and grasp it.
Okay.
Just like if anything like comes within 5 feet that I don't personally know. Just
Okay. Okay. Well, you travel this 30 feet down. Opens out into a square room. 30 feet by 30 feet. In the middle is like a stone block table, so it's like almost like an altar in the middle.
Around it you see 5 goblins. One of them's behind a screen. They all have dice.
They're playing humans and
humans and officers.
Yeah. Like you see some kind of dark stains and mark atop this slab, but you first think it might be blood, but it appears just to be kind of rust marks. So looks like maybe some metal objects were kind of once arrayed upon it.
This is a Warforged sacrificial chamber.
And to the right hand side of the way you've just come in, on the right hand side wall is a rusted iron kind of like almost like a jail cell door, but like it's kind of like rusted.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over and look at that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have a sweep of the room, just like see what I can spot.
Okay. What do you want to do to the?
I'm just. Does it like lead into a room or?
You can see it leads to like another passageway.
I'm gonna look it over for any traps at first, and see if it's trapped or locked.
It is locked, but you do appear to see no traps on it.
Okay. I'll try to.
Because it'd be quite difficult to trap, as it's not like an actual door, so you can see through it.
Okay.
So
I'll try to pick the lock then.
Okay.
There's very clearly he doesn't quite understand. There's a goblin on the other side of the knife, just like.
As you touch the metal of the door, you feel like the air around you turn icy cold. You're quite perceptive to the air, so you notice this more than most would. And on the other side of this iron door, you see a ghost appear, kind of almost purple in kind of colour, but also transparent. And he says, "Leave this place. You are not meant to be here. This place is for my master, and my master alone."
Who is your master?
I
like put my thieves' tools away and start. I take like a couple steps back.
I've moved over at this point. Bitching girl was right.
It is not needed for you to know.
Okay, I don't mean to disrespect the dead. We were sent here.
Who sent you?
Small child.
You have no business here. Leave, or I will have to force you.
Are you the ghost that the small child may have seen wandering around outside this place, by chance?
I occasionally go out and protect my master's tomb, yes.
Oh, so you didn't protect it from the goblin and the half-ogre outside then?
They respected my wishes, and they kept other intruders out.
Okay, is it just down this particular corridor, or do you just want us to leave generally?
Well, there's nowhere else to go in here.
Oh, is it not? Oh, leave generally then. Okay.
You're the cleric, you're a pro with undead, what do you think? It's not a malicious spirit from the looks of it.
I can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you're not a malicious spirit from the looks of it.
I mean you no harm unless you attempt to enter.
No, we don't want any.
Do you feel like telling us something about your master, or just I'm quite interested to know about this tomb?
He was a noble of this area.
What family?
The Sakral family.
How old was this? How long ago?
Many hundreds of years. His name has passed.
So you wouldn't know the Undip family. at all.
I know not of the Undeep fact.
Is
That
there a
is a
reason
shame.
that the tomb was open?
The goblin and the ogre, they were setting some sort of trap. I do not mind because they were keeping others out.
Is your master's body still here?
My master's corpse lies beyond me.
I say, gentlemen, we have slightly overstayed our welcome and we should move on. We have other things.
Thunderwave!
We have other things to attend to, and clearly we don't want to upset the undead.
Of course. I quite agree. That's.
I say in primordial. Hey, you think you could like banish this dude? You're a cleric. I don't know what you can do.
Not at my level, I don't think.
Well, goodbye.
I'm just there to go. I don't know what these people are talking
Also,
about.
he seems peaceful. He seems to just want to
Leave
protect
now,
his
or I
master.
will have to force you.
Okay, we are.
We are
on our
leaving.
way out.
We are on our way.
Thank you very much for
We will,
your time.
We will close the door on the way out.
Thank you. Please warn others not to come here. My master must rest in peace.
Sounds good.
So, did the tree with a skull on it?
Yeah, sounds good. Right. Yeah, we leave. We close the door behind us,
Evil. No. Okay.
and I write on the door. No,
You can if you want to.
no, I don't know what I'd write. And plus,
I
it
love-
seems disrespectful to the
No.
tomb to
Okay.
like paint on it.
I take some parchment, and I'm gonna like try and stick it to the door,
Okay.
and it's just gonna say, "Intruders beware. Cursed spirits doth lie ahead."
I like that. Okay. Yeah. Have a point of inspiration for that.
Ooh. I'm going to put a second note underneath it that said, "That bitching child lied, don't come in."
How did she lie?
Good point, that bitching child told the truth, but she nearly got us killed by goblins. I don't actually do that for the record.
So yeah, what are you off to next? You have to see.
It was, the skull trees next to the
Are you going to head back to the road, or are you going to continue through the wilds?
What's quicker?
Basically, yeah.
Same, roughly.
Go for the wilds.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay.
Actually,
so,
that's so against what Falk was saying. No, the road. Jesus. God, there's
Sure.
brush.
which one?
I don't care.
Roads.
Okay, so you head
I'm
back.
glad I waver so much power in this part.
You head back to the road. Takes you. It's about a mile back to the road.
Same
and
thing. Gonna stealth ahead of everyone.
Then it's getting quite near evening time at this point. Do you guys want to make camp, or are you happy to?
Assuming we were
Yes.
traveling, I would have got a 26 for stealth.
Okay.
Over the course of the journey, I wouldn't have regained spell slots, would I have?
No, not
Okay.
unless you
So long,
decide to rest.
We've got to
before
rest
you-
for at least 8 hours. Let's do that.
Let's
Okay.
make camp.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we might as well.
you head down the road about another, pretty much the same distance you already came down.
We'll
the
go
road.
until sunset.
What time is it?
Well, it was just coming to dusk as you were approaching the tomb, so it's now pretty well into night time. I'd say it's probably at least 10 o'clock at night now.
When we get to the tree.
You're not at the tree yet. You're at the kind of point in the road where you'd have to turn off the road.
Okay.
And head in.
Yeah, let's camp here.
Set up beside the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's fairly like kind of light brush. It's gotten a bit hillier in this this far down the road. It's a bit more kind of hilly as opposed to foresty, so you can find a fairly nice spot to camp. You can either go. There's actually a very nearby hill you can camp at the top of, or you can camp at the bottom.
Ooh.
Top of the hill, it's better eyesight.
Better eyesight, but we're going to draw the attention of others.
Wherever. Yeah, wherever.
Let's go to the bottom. let's say.
Okay. So yeah, make camp at the bottom of the hill.
I'll take last watch.
Okay. Night passes fairly uneventfully, and obviously as you're camping out, you're very aware of the morning sunrise as it pokes its head over the hills of the Desserin Valley. How early are you boys getting up?
Sunrise.
Crack of dawn.
Oh, I'll get up. Yeah.
Okay.
About 20 minutes before.
As basically, so we've rested for about, if we want our full 8 hours, then yeah, but like 6.
Okay, so you're up at basically the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
I'm going to be up before the crack of dawn and watch the sun as per usual.
Okay.
I
Cool.
just want, as long as I get the spell slots back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're all recharged. So you're heading towards the this tree.
Yeah, it's true with a skull.
Okay.
It could genuinely be nothing.
It-
It may just be a skull taped to a tree, but
Taped.
yeah.
Like sort of gaffer tape
Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, it takes you in about another hour and a half, 2 hours to get here. It's quite this area is quite hilly that you're passing through now.
Okay.
And you find a kind of in between three hills. There's kind of a patch of some more kind of dense forest, and you assume this is where the skull would be somewhere.
Okay.
In this kind of.
Gonna stealth as per usual.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 21.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
Yon, let's go in and have a nose. I
Okay. Who wants to look around?
say. Shall we just all keep an eye out?
Yeah, let's all
I'm
have a check.
I'm just hiding. I'm not near you guys.
Okay, so we'll look together and then you've got your own.
Okay.
shit going
One
on.
of you can roll advantage for
I'll
investigation.
go for it. Advantage.
Yep.
Thank God, one of them was a crit fail. 22.
Okay. After about 10 minutes of looking, you find a big kind of thick oak tree, kind of near to the back right of this kind of
It's clearing.
not clearing. It's the opposite of a clearing.
Oh,
Wood.
thicket.
Yeah, thicket. That's good. And you see a weathered, like kind of almost bleached white from being out here so long, human skull, pinned to a tree through the one of the eye holes. And also, what this arrow is pinning up is some black parchment. But as you get close, you can actually see that it is dried and dyed human skin.
Damn.
And it's wrapped. It's kind of falling down, like kind of behind this skull, and at the bottom it reads in common, "The last laugh. You'll be next, Valkondar."
While I was out of the room, I poisoned Xenos.
Okay, just stab him right in the
So
back.
I'm gonna sneak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak attack from hidden against him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Because I'm hidden, do I get advantage?
Yeah, why not?
That's gonna be 7 plus 5. That's not gonna hit. That's 12.
You go to stab him in the back, and it bounces off, and you stab Fork in the eye.
Damn.
Ah!
I got a raw sneak attack damage on you.
Yep.
So 3 points. No, 6 points of piercing damage.
You lose an eye as well. Your perception's now halved.
So I now have a normal perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Damn, that was some pretty sturdy plot armor Xenos was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just stealthing, like, so I'm always near them, so I can always see them, but they
Okay.
can't necessarily see me.
Would the name on that note, would that mean anything to me?
You have absolutely no idea who that is,
Good.
or even if it is a name.
Can I have a scan of the area nearby, see any other signs of life?
There's absolutely nothing other than just regular woodland stuff.
Just woodlands. Well, I'm going to take the note down.
Okay, so you're touching the skull.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry. It's the moment you put your hand on the arrow to take it all down, your vision turns black.
Good.
You can't see anything else other than this kind of sheer blackness, and then suddenly you hear a rushing sound like wind, as a giant skull comes rushing towards you, laughing coldly, and before you know it, you're on the ground. You stand up. Well, you don't stand. You can stand up if you want to, but you're on the ground. Your eyes are open. You can see everything normally again.
I assume I've missed something quite big.
Just very, but go on.
And yeah, that's it.
No damage or nothing? Is the thing still up in the tree?
Yep.
He fell down to the ground. That's what-
Basically, we found the skull. It's nailed to the tree with an arrow, with a dyed black human skin that reads, I'll have my revenge.
The last laugh. You'll be next, Valkondar.
Yeah. Okay, so that went well. Mage hand, let's pull off that arrow.
Okay.
Is it off?
You went to grab the arrow.
I
and
went
you
to
fell
pull
over.
off the arrow for everything. My vision went completely back, and a laughing skull ate me. And now I'm okay again.
Grim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, mage hand, arrow out.
Okay.
Yep, all good.
Yes,
Sweet. Then I'm gonna touch the parchment again.
that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pocket the parchment. The skull.
Yep.
Okay. The arrow.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Huh. Can I examine this arrow? See if there's anything special about it.
Nothing other than the fact it's sheer black.
Okay. You're an archer. And I'll just pass it over.
Hang on. Didn't the that one of those corpses have a black arrow in their chest?
You are.
Goddamn!
You are quite correct, sir.
Yeah, dude. The guard.
Yeah.
What was that? What was the name that was on the parchment?
Was that Valkindar?
Val Kilmer.
Valklondar.
Okay.
Valklondar.
Valklondar. What would you do for a Valklondar bar?
What would you do for a Valklondike bar?
Right. I have this note now.
Yep.
I'm not going to take the skull. Do you want arrow, sir?
Sure, I'll take it.
Going to be fun.
The moment you touch the arrow, you see the same vision again. Your vision goes black. You can't see anything else, and then this laughing skull flies towards you, and then you wake up again on the floor. And
What did we see while this was happening?
you saw him keel over and die. Marmite Haribo.
What the fuck?
Are you
I'm the
doing?
only person who hasn't experienced this.
I just go, that's weird.
Catch!
Same thing again.
Nah!
Well, at least if it's a curse, now we're all cursed. And I take it back.
Dickhead!
Right, let's...
You can't allow that!
If we did it.
Yeah,
Do you-
fucking asshole.
Do you have any idea what we did when you were out the room?
Yeah, they
We
they
tried to
attacked
attack
you.
but I failed.
You had plot armor, so the knife bounced off and took out Fork's eye.
I'm blind in one eye now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay, we're kind of done here. Where was the treasure in relation to this?
On the other side of the large path. I'll take you back to the map slide.
Take us back to the map.
We seem to have just gathered a lot of information, but not really.
It's all plot points for later. Okay, so where are we?
You are in. I'm gonna have to come over to your map.
Sorry, audience.
You could have moved the mouse.
Oh, I could have. That would have been really smart. You're like here? Wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the mouse. Ah! Ah!
Wow, you
God.
have...
No. I'm really messed things up this time, boys. Yeah. Okay. You are like here.
Okay.
Okay.
No, actually, sorry, you're here.
Okay.
And where's the treasure?
As far as you know, it is here.
And where is the place I was told to go?
Opposite
Lance
direction.
Rock.
Here.
Okay.
Okay, then we might as well... I now let these boyos in on the jig. All right, yeah, guys. On the DL.
On the DBL.
Yeah, there's I've been told by the constable that there is a sudden treasure nearby that
Treasure, eh?
no one's ever plundered because apparently something's guarding it, but you never know, it might be worth checking out.
Why not? Let's approach it with caution and see if we can take it down.
As ever, then we do.
Oh.
We go via woods, I imagine, this time because the road didn't really lead nearby.
Okay, as you get, you kind of pass across the path, and then, oh yeah, give me stuff.
Stealthing. That's going to be a 16 plus 7, so whatever that is, 23.
Okay, very stealthy.
Where did he go?
Yeah, so it's about another kind of hour's travel to this this point, and you see you kind of enter this kind of ravine. As you're kind of traveling into the ravine. Well, what are you doing?
First, I'm going to put mage armor on again.
Okay.
So I've got that for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
So that's DC 14, AC 14 even. Let's have. I'm going to have a investigate, see what I can see around the area
Okay.
as we're walking.
At the kind of top of the crevice,
Nothing
Oh.
was left at crevice.
fair enough. At the top of the crevice, just before you kind of enter, you can see in the kind of center there is a kind of in the center of the ravine there is a kind of exposed rock face with a big crack in it that looks like it would enter into
Ooh.
a cave.
Oh, wow, that seems to be where we need
Are
to
you
head.
heading in ahead of them?
Yeah, I'm going to start stealthing down though.
Okay.
I'll be heading down as well.
How far behind are you guys?
I'm only staying like 10 feet ahead of them. 10, 15, I'll say 15 feet ahead of them.
Okay.
Good, that means anything that attacks you is perfect range for spell
Just
casting.
Just so I can scout.
Yes.
Okay. So you're heading down into this ravine.
Yeah.
You can see that Yeah, you see this exposed rock face with the kind of crack in it that leads into a cavern. It's about 3 feet wide and 15 feet high. Water trickles out of the opening and into kind of a bog that's kind of forming at the bottom of the ravine. As you're approaching it, you can see that in the mud of the bog there are some overlapping boot prints. Some head into the crevice and some are heading out of the crevice.
There's no one like around.
No, not as far as you can tell.
Can I have an investigate to see anything nearby of note?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. That is 17.
You don't see anything else other than these boot prints in the marsh, which is
Okay.
a little bit suspicious because, as far as you know, no one's come for this treasure yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my short bow and knock the black arrow.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
There's something interesting I want to do with this if we get into a fight.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna continue stealthing just ahead of these guys because I don't want to break my stealth because it was a good roll.
Across the ravine or into the crevice?
Into the crevice.
Into the crevice we go.
Okay. As you enter the crevice,
Looking for traps on the way.
there you don't appear to see any traps. It appears to be a completely like natural kind of crack in the cave. Doesn't seem to be any man-made elements to it at all. And then, how far behind are you guys?
I don't know how far ahead are you.
I was just like 10, 15 feet ahead.
Probably a bit closer now because we're in a much smaller area.
Yeah, you're kind of squeezing into this crevice,
Yeah.
and then after about 20 feet,
Xenos, would you
it opens up
light? I can't
into a slightly larger cavern. As you two enter this cavern, as you weren't attempting to stealth, what you actually hear are the screams of these insanely gross-looking things, which they're kind of
That's
flying,
insanely gross.
flying around the kind of roof of this cavern.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
Could you all give me an initiative roll, please?
fuck. Will I still be stealth?
For the beginning, yes, because they have not seen you yet.
Non-natural 20.
Damn, son. Okay.
16.
Okay.
I
Yep.
may go ahead of both of you. 3.
Oh fuck. How? Stop hand farting. Getting the biscuits.
Well, there's no humanoid enemies, which is what I wanted to use the black arrow on to burn.
Okay, Cyclone, what would you like to do first? There are 4 of these creatures circling the cavern of the roof. They look like they're about to dive down and head for Fork and Xenos who have just entered. What would you like to do?
If it takes a bonus action, I guess I'll use it. I'm going to very quickly put away the black arrow and just take out a regular one.
Okay.
And then just have at one of them, I suppose.
Okay.
And I'm hidden, so I get advantage?
Yes.
Cool. Thank God. That's gonna hit. It's a 17 plus 5.
Yep, that hits.
Cool, and that's sneak attack as well. That's gonna be 7 plus 3. That's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, this very first arrow, you knock it up. As they haven't seen you, you're kind of like they're not trying to kind of defend against you. They can't see any oncoming attacks from you, and it just pokes straight through one of these things' bodies. Its wings kind of shrivel up, and it comes crashing down to the floor.
Nice. And I'll get another arrow ready and stay where I am. Out of
Okay.
interest.
Yes.
These sturges.
They are sturges, yes.
So,
Yeah, they look like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. I'll show you the.
they're horrible. They are horrible things.
Is he?
What are
First, we'll
those?
show in the audience.
Ugh.
There we go. Yeah, Tom, you can look at the TV screen and then see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the future is now.
The future is now.
We are streamers.
There we go. So it's a damn sturge.
How many were there again?
There are now 3.
3 now.
It's their
Three
go.
Sturges.
They
I
not
think
really,
that's a joke.
as it's all kind of
Three
happening
Stooges is what you
within
think
6
then, yeah.
seconds. They haven't quite noticed their comrade fall to Cyclone's arrow yet. So 2 of these sturges kind of come towards Xenos as he's kind of the bright light of the party, quite literally. And then the last one goes for Fork, seeing his supple flesh.
Oh no.
These 2 things kind of land on you,
Don't
kind of on
bite
either
me.
side, and they look like they're attempting to put their kind of beaks into your neck.
Get fucked. Oh, okay.
Get fucked.
I impose divine light between me and one of them.
Okay, what does that do?
When I'm being attacked by a creature within 30 feet of me that I can see, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, causing light to flare before the attacker before it hits or misses. An attacker that can't be blinded is immune to this feature.
Okay. Well, yeah. So as one of these things is coming towards it, you can't manage to get both of them into divine light. But yeah, you kind of blast this one with light, and being a creature that lives like mostly in the darkness is quite terrifying for this thing. So it kind of like but then it's also like damn, I want some of that tasty blood, so it still goes for it, and does not hit.
Yeah.
And second one
I did
goes
something
in.
of use.
What's your AC again? Sorry, I should have had it all written down.
Have we leveled up yet?
No,
Okay, then it's 10.
your AC is 10.
Yeah.
No, your AC is 16.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that hasn't changed.
Sorry, what's everyone's AC quickly?
14.
Currently, because I'm mage armored up at 14.
Perfect. Cool.
Usually it's 11.
This thing does not manage to get through your armor. It kind of hits your metally bit here, as opposed to getting into the supple meat of your flesh.
I'm supple.
And the last one that attached itself onto Fork is going to have a go at him. What's your 14?
14.
That matches that. So it's going to stick its little beak in.
It's been nice traveling with you guys.
And it does 1d4 plus 3 damage. That's going to be 4 damage as you feel this kind of beak go into your neck, and it's kind of draining your blood very slowly.
Okay.
And it stays latched onto you.
Okay.
Grim.
I am almost bloody after 4 hit points of damage.
Xenos, it's you. You've
Okay.
currently got these 2 sturges, flapping around your head as they haven't managed to latch into you yet.
Okay. What does Balag.
Balegba! What are you doing to these sturges, mate?
I'm just. Give me a fucking second. I'm not used to these spells yet.
You've got a miss as well.
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or something. D4. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do that yet then. I'm just gonna guiding bolt one. No, guiding bolt's gonna be disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah, they're right on you.
Then mace. Oh, bam! Swing my mace around.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
What is it?
7.
Yeah, you missed. You see these kind of things are flapping around. It being kind of a bit of an unwieldy weapon, you don't manage to quite pick one out of the air. Anything else? Like this bonus action or anything?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Shield bash, one of them, I guess.
You have a shield? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Did we? Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Wait.
Yeah.
No, you can't. No, actually,
You
can't
can't
do
because
that.
it doesn't
No,
have
I
that
can't
feat.
do
You
that.
can punch one. No, actually, you wouldn't be able to.
I've got both my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I just punch it with the hand that I'm using my mace with, so I swing and then. Bam.
you can give it an elbow. As it's trying to like latch onto you, you can try and give it an elbow.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Wow, dice, you're serving me well. What am I adding to it?
You're just your straight strength.
Okay, 6.
No, you don't hit.
Oh, well.
Oddly enough.
Damn.
What a surprise!
Fork.
Shocking grasp.
You're just trying to grab this thing.
Yeah,
out there.
that's on me.
Roll to hit.
Change slide. Change slide.
Nice.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, you definitely hit this thing. Roll for damage.
Okay, remind me what the damage is, please. My sheets.
2d8.
Well,
2d8.
I'm not touching metal, so only 1d8.
So yeah, you kind of grab this thing by the feet as it's trying to like fly off. Oh, actually no, it's completely
It's
latched
on
to
me.
you, so
Yeah. It's shit. It's 2 damage.
Okay. You'll also take 1 damage yourself because it is attached to you. So
That wasn't in
electric-
the. That I wasn't told this.
We wouldn't
it's
know.
in your neck.
Oh, that doesn't seem fair. If I'm casting the electric from my hands,
Yeah, but you're touching something. It's touching you. Electricity passes. How much damage did you do?
This, I did 2 damage to
It
it.
drops dead.
Seriously,
Yeah, they're weak.
fucking puss bitch.
They're weak as fuck.
Yeah,
Okay.
you kind of fry this thing. As it like passes into your neck, you find it like kind of like drop off.
They're deadly
Kind
in
of-
swarms.
Then nothing else I can really do.
Okay, back up to the top, Cyclone.
Cool. I'm going to take a shot at one of the ones hovering near my big daddy.
Okay,
Is that me?
Daddy
Yeah.
Xenos.
That's going to be a 19.
Tom, it looks like. Wait, hang on. Wait. I am your.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's going to be a 19. So
Yes, you definitely hit.
And it's sneak attack because he's within 5 feet of it.
Oh,
Okay.
you're at such a point that genuinely your two nifty logos synced up perfectly.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, you drop another one out of the sky.
Another one.
I make sure the arrow, like, you feel it, like, whiz past you as it hits.
Oh.
You have a perfectly straight scar on your neck now.
It's
dickhead.
back to the Sturges. They're gonna try and get you again, Xenos, as you're nice and tasty and close. Doesn't quite manage to get through your armor again though, so it's just gonna kind of hover around you, hoping for another bout. Xenos, you.
Mace.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Damn,
I
son.
used a different dice. I still got a 7.
Yep, misses.
Yeah. Mister. I'm gonna punch.
Okay.
Elbow.
Yeah, elbow, sorry. About 14.
That hits.
How much damage am I doing with that?
1 plus your
1
strength.
plus your strength.
Okay, so 3 damage.
You knock it out of the sky with your mighty elbow.
Like,
So it's
Round yourself.
yeah, you grab it by the foot with your kind of shield arm, and you just like pummel it with your elbow like that, and your elbow actually goes straight through it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Luckily, you're wearing quite thick armor, so you doesn't really get on you. But yeah, you're now out of combat.
Going back to stealthing.
Okay.
Xenos, I am bleeding.
Cure Poon.
Thank you.
And
How much have I got?
Did you put Italian seasoning on the wound?
That's been 9 for myself.
Okay, you're not super stealthy.
Ah, blood.
7.
I suppose that blood is mine.
Is that Mr. Bull?
Yeah. I'm back to full.
Gaunties has been doing something on the low key
I'm excited
for
for
this
it.
whole stream.
I like it when this
Yeah.
happens. Okay, so yeah, combat. So you can take that lovely little combat slide off.
Yeah.
Pop
Have
the.
a search around the immediate vicinity. Are there any
Okay.
like tunnels leading off?
No, it is just this cavern. You can see that there's kind of water trickling out of the walls. You think this is like there's probably a spring somewhere in the kind of rest of the cave system. There's nowhere else that actually leads to like noticeably though. But yeah, there's kind of some stalagmites and stalactites hanging from the ceiling and growing up from the floor.
I am going to have an investigation of the room, please.
Okay.
Sir. Would anyone like to
I
assist
will
me?
aid you.
Okay.
We're looking together.
That is.
Cyclone, fucking king of assist.
That is 22.
Okay,
My eyes are really puffing out.
you don't find anything.
I don't find a single thing. Not a tunnel, not a scrap of anything. Fucking Christ.
Can I try and climb up to where the water's pouring out of?
It's pouring out everywhere. Like it's kind of the walls are just like moist with water, and there's just certain points where it's kind of collecting and kind of leading out to that stream that was leading to the
Do
bottom.
the sturges have a nest of any sort?
Not really. They were just kind of hanging from the ceiling. You can
Oh,
see
kind of
kind of around the floor underneath where they've kind of originated from. There are some kind of bones and stuff like that, but they're quite old and very picked clean.
So someone's already. It
Right,
seems
let's,
someone's already been here. Then.
No, I want to keep searching because we saw boots coming in.
And boots going out. Maybe we should take a look outside.
There's something in here. We're missing something, and there we are.
I'm gonna start heading back outside.
Okay. Would you like to do anything outside?
I'm gonna. You said there was like a ravine.
Yep.
This
it's-
is like a.
you're in
we're
the ravine
We're in a
currently.
ravine. There's like a stream going across.
Yeah,
With
it's-
boot marks leading across the stream as well.
Not leading across stream. They're kind of in the bog, and it looks like some of them are coming. Looks like some of them went into the cave, and also look like some of them came out of the cave. But none of them appear to be leaving the bog.
Okay, I'm gonna make a. I don't know what it would be to try and like see where they're going, like kind of track the footsteps.
Okay.
What would that be?
Survival.
Oh, terrible at
I'll assist if it helps.
that. Is he allowed to do that?
I did. He hadn't rolled the dice
I was
when I said
mid.
it.
I
to
was
be fair.
mid roll.
Yeah. All right. Why not?
Okay, that's not. So that's gonna be a 17.
Okay, you can't really determine where these footprints lead to because it's a mess. It's a bog and it's constantly kind of shifting and stuff. The only thing you can really tell is there were ones going in. There are some coming out, but like I said, there's not appear to be any that actually lead out of the bog.
So where do they lead to?
Just in the cave.
Oh, Gaunty has posted something.
Fuck. Oh, is there? How many links is there? There's 2.
I think there's 3.
Fuck!
Oh my god.
Damn! Oh damn!
Let's
That's
see.
so sick.
I can't see any of them.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Oh!
fucking wow.
Oh,
There's
just next
there,
one.
There was 3 links.
There were the 3.
Oh my god! That's so fucking
Oh.
That is so cool.
Oh, wow.
This is
Let me
the
see-
best.
click on the
Well,
third
the-
one.
yeah,
Click on
there's
the third
3.
one, if you mind.
I can't see the third.
Yeah, I
one.
can see it. I got it.
Top right.
There's only 2.
Oh, 2 of them merged into 1, I think.
Yeah, he hasn't put a space between the first and second, so we haven't got Cyclone.
So I hate you.
But I hate to say it, Tom, you're fired. You're out, mate.
Not necessary anymore, really.
Gaunties, once again, you've
Oh
gone
fuck! I love that.
above and beyond.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
that is so cool.
Oh, damn,
Let's see.
dude.
Fucking sick.
Oh man!
Oh, dude.
Dude, yeah, seriously.
Thank you so much. That's
That's
so
great.
cool.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
so much.
Fucking
man.
beautiful.
That is so cool.
I love Fork. Fork is so good.
With
that-
the little book just hovering.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all awesome.
I think that earns you another 100 nifty points, Gaunties.
Easily.
That's incredible. Dude, nice work. Fucking hell.
I
Oh,
have
that is so cool.
I have
That
another
is-
new phone wallpaper to
Yeah,
put
same.
on.
Oh, that's good. That has been my phone wallpaper.
Yeah.
That is so fucking cool. I can't
Oh,
believe that,
save
man.
all the links, please, Tom.
Yeah, I will.
Damn, dude.
Thank you so much.
That's sick.
Thank you so much. Man.
Oh,
My hands are shaking for coffee. He's at 300 nifty points.
Yeah,
Damn.
eventually that'll mean something.
Well,
Eventually
I'm
we'll
sure,
put
yeah.
a meaning to
Yeah.
nifty
When we've
points.
made it and we've got a website and stuff, that'll mean something.
Yeah, you can put in your nifty
Yeah.
points.
Thank you so much, man.
for the
That's
record,
so
Gaunty,
cool.
because I don't think we know how to like contact you. Like us on Twitter or Facebook or something, so we can like
I
actually.
found, I think it was his art page somewhere, but I don't
Cool.
remember what. If you just search Gaunty's art,
Oh,
which I
yes.
did.
That is so. That's
Seriously, like,
that's
check,
better than I imagined.
follow us
So
on
cool.
Twitter. Let us know how to find you.
I love how my
Like,
hair's just all like fucking wispy, and I've got like
Yeah.
it's got like the blue line from the eye, and
man,
Man.
let's get because the audience can't actually see this. Sadly, we should probably get back to it.
thank you so much, Gaunty.
That's fucking beautiful. We absolutely love it.
Oh,
Yeah. Give us a like. We'll give us a follow. We'll
Annihilate
get in
that like button
touch
for
with
the
you
king
about
of
things.
assist.
I feel like I'm intelligent enough to do this because I've got above average intelligence
Yep.
on this guy on Cyclone.
Yep.
But I have a. Do I have? I don't have a bag of sand. I thought I had a bag of sand. No, ball bearings. Damn. Never mind.
So you said that the boots lead into the thing and out of it, but don't lead out of the bog.
Yeah.
So where do they end?
In the bog.
Just mid bog.
Yeah.
Can I
Stop.
have a search around that
I'm gonna
area?
start digging.
You can't. Well, you can dig it up, but it's bog, so it's like it's gross and it's bog.
You guys do. Wait, what I'm going to do instead then is go into the cave.
Yep.
Like as soon as we enter, put my hand on the wall.
Okay.
And I'm just going to trace the entire wall around, looking for any kind of like secret cubbies or doors or anything
Okay.
like that.
Give me an investigation check.
That's going to be a 18 plus 1, 19.
You don't seem to find anything.
Okay.
So I'm doing that for a little bit. Well, I'm going to go pee while Cyclone is doing that.
I mean, I'm gonna search around the area again, see if there's any signs of just anything
Okay.
apart from these fucking boot prints. I'm gonna extend my radius from last time.
That's all you seem to find in this area, other than it just being a ravine.
We're finding so many dead ends, and I don't know what to do because we're not rolling badly. Like we've had some. I got over 20 in the last place, and we found nothing. Oh.
What, inside the cavern?
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're gonna fucking head back. I guess.
Where would you like to head back to?
I mean, where's the nearest depressing tree and a noose I can find?
Well, there's quite a few trees around.
Yeah.
You might have to craft your own noose though.
I don't have any. Do I have any rope? No. I'm gonna unfold my bit of cloth
Okay.
into a stylish cap, and I'm gonna wear it to make myself feel better. Tom's typing in the chat.
Tom's got some serious.
Yeah, Tom's got some
Serious business.
I'm
magical
just saying, go on tease. I would really love to have like a combination post on Imgur of like my original drawings and then his ones,
Yeah.
and then pop that on character drawing and basically say, "Fucking
Here it is.
look at this." Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Wouldn't mind.
You get 2 nifty thumbs up. That's from me.
That's like each of those is worth 50 nifty points.
What is this?
Just Gaunty's being a bro.
Man, we need to do something for Gaunties.
Yeah.
Justice for Gaunties.
Follow the Twitter. We'll
He has.
do
He's
things.
already
Has
said
he?
he has.
Okay, we're good then.
Okay, so what are you doing?
What's happened all the way?
Nothing. We found nothing. Nothing's become anything. We are.
Do you really think that this treasure is fucking real, or?
Fucked if
You
I know.
trust
This
yourself?
might not even be the place. I don't.
You're fairly certain this is the place.
Am I?
Yeah.
Did the man describe
Why are
like
you
yeah, it's
grinning?
in a
There's
crate?
something obvious we're missing.
Can I look up? Is there anything like on the walls of the
Could you
ravine?
describe the place again for us?
Okay, I'll give you the exact book description. In a ravine, an exposed rock face is split by a vertical crevice about 3 feet wide by 15 feet high. Water trickles from the opening and spills into a nearby bog. In the bog around the crevice, there are many overlapping boot prints. Some head into the crevice and some come out. All footprints end in the bog.
The Sturges weren't the... Oh,
Right, let's
God.
dive into the bog.
You
Right.
dive into the bog, you are met with a face full of mud.
What are you saying, Dad?
You think... The person said there was a creature guarding it. What if this... Did you relay that to us?
Yeah.
What if the Sturges weren't the creature? What if there's... If no one leaves the bog, what if the bodies were like... Or like Eden, or...
I hate the fact that you might be
I'm-
right.
I'm gonna fire a random arrow just at the bog.
Okay, you hear a sound as it go in, and you see the arrow stick out of the bog and keel over and die.
Let's go back in the fucking cave.
Okay.
See what I
You
can
shimmy
find.
back into the cave through this
Yeah.
narrow crevice. Head back inside. You find the pile of bones again.
Are there
but-
enough bones there for the amount of footprints we saw?
Probably.
Let's fuck it.
They wouldn't be leaving.
Did we look through the bones?
I'm gonna search through the fucking bones.
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 A few scraps of clothes, but
Okay. Just gonna beat one of the bones on the floor for a while.
Okay.
Why can't we find anything?
I'm gonna run and I'm just gonna stand in the bog.
okay.
Just stand. I'm gonna jump up and down.
I feel like this is just a bust.
Is this a bust?
Do you want me to honestly tell you? Because I will.
Yeah.
Is it a bust? Is this false? Are we wasting our time?
A little bit.
A little
There's
bit, but
fucking-
that means there could be something here.
No, it's a bust.
Head back to fucking Red Lodge. I'm sick of this shit.
What the fuck?
Elliot, I'd like this is where I'd like to go. I'd like to go to the next main plot point, please. Can you
Do you-
send me in that direction?
I mean, you've gotten the hook for it.
Yeah, no. I guess we go fucking.
I'll go back to Red Lodge.
Let's go back to Red Lodge.
Contrary to local rumours, there is no treasure to be found in Trickle Rock Cave.
I'm gonna kill the fucking constable.
I hate wizards. They're so good. I hate them.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you heading next?
Back to Red Lodge.
Back to regular?
There's bits and pieces we still have to do there.
Okay, do some RPing while you're on your way back. I'm going to go for a pee.
So your source, we need to have words.
Yes, we certainly do. Well, we came here for
We've
three
done-
things. We found
Should
nothing.
we just go and bother this fucking ghost on the way back? There's gotta
No,
be something in there.
no.
We're leaving empty-handed.
We are, but I mean,
He's a ghost. His master's dead.
we
What does he
made
care?
memories, and I don't want to.
That's not worth anything.
You want to-
Monetary, that is.
Yes.
Would we, do you think, be able to wrap up soonish?
That'll ask
Yeah, we're not the ones to ask.
Okay.
Let's bother the ghost.
Let's not
Let's
bother.
do it.
Let's not bother the ghost. Xenos, back me up on this one. We don't want.
I don't think that we should
I
bother
think
the
we-
ghost. He
I-
seemed peaceful, and I think our next port of call should be to go to the other side of town where the odd weather is occurring.
That's the only other thing to do. Then there's also.
The real treasure were the friends that you made along the way.
True.
You're not wrong, Pilchard.
Not wrong. We need to find that damn bug.
I assume we never.
I'm assuming it's out of
I
town.
assume we didn't do what Elliot wanted us to do because we didn't hit level 2 midway through.
Yeah, no, we fucked this up.
I assume we didn't do what you thought we were gonna do.
No, you're
No.
doing exactly what I thought you'd do.
Oh, then you're a dick.
I don't write the damn story!
Yeah, we go back to Red Lodge.
Okay,
Cash in the quest.
okay.
If we go to the Lake Rock or
Lance Rock.
Lance Rock.
Yep.
If we go there, are we going to be going for like another hour?
Possibly.
Because I'd quite like to wrap it up soonish.
Do you want to wrap it up soonish?
Yeah, sure.
This would probably be a decent point to wrap it up.
I was
then.
thinking that. Is
Good.
that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. We go back to Red Larch.
Okay. What are you doing back in Red Larch?
We need
Someone
to speak to
actually
your.
said R.I.P. George R.R. Martin in the chat. Did he die?
Damn, that's fucked up.
That would be. No, it's someone who hasn't been in the chat before. He's just turned up to be a. Arse, I think.
No, let's check first.
Okay.
No news or anything.
Yeah. No. Tis but a troll.
A butter troll.
Yeah. Yeah. We want to go speak to a priesty bloke, your friend. See if he could tell anything about the
Yeah.
corpses.
I think it's just from this excellent level of storytelling, we've actually effectively killed him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So let's do that.
Okay. We go to Imbar.
Hello.
Hello, Imbar. We have. Have you found anything out about the?
Hey,
corpses?
General Farmer. Thank you for following.
Hey! Cheers, dude.
Cheers.
I wonder if the Twitch notification is going to come on.
It didn't.
No, it really didn't.
Yay!
Yeah,
Thank you, General Farmer. You are a good person.
Sorry, it's the old
That
Nifty
must have
logo.
sounded great.
It's the old Nifty logo. Can't see it. Can't look at it. Hate it.
Animate the new one then.
Okay, yes, you head back to Imbar.
Yeah. Did
Hello.
you? Was there any distinguishing features about the corpses? That
Hey!
Oh!
Qui-Gon jizzing Eve everywhere!
Qui-Gon
What?
jizzing everywhere.
Oh, okay, that was... I can't read.
Good.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
there is actually treasure! Sorry, I read that wrong. No, I'm kidding. That was a I can't read joke. Oh!
Are we level 2?
Fork's dead!
Is there anything about the bodies that you could distinguish that we could?
Well, I sent a note back to Harper Stronghold, Gauntlet Stronghold, sorry, while you were gone. I'm currently waiting on return for that,
Brilliant.
but when it comes back, I'll let you know. There
Good
was
news.
definitely an odd energy about those two robed fellows.
Absolutely. Well, something that we noted as well. The guard in the red robes, the human female.
Of course, yes.
She was found with a black arrow in her chest, I
Yes,
believe.
yes.
We went out to the outskirts of town and were investigating a skull that had been pinned to a tree.
Oh,
And it was pinned to the tree with a black arrow, not dissimilar from the black arrow in this woman's chest.
interesting.
When each of us touched the black arrow, we each had a vision. We passed out and saw a giant skull appear and swallow us whole, and then we woke up.
Your voice has certainly changed recently, you know.
Sorry, mate.
I think I know what.
I'm not there currently.
I think I know what that was.
Oh, what would that be?
Well, it's not so much of a curse as a blessing. Despite what his appearance may be, you've actually been warded to undead.
Oh,
Wait, hang on, go back up. What does that mean?
Undead creatures, they're less likely to come towards you, shall we say.
Should have gone to see the fucking ghost.
That's fine. Okay, interesting.
Yes, it seems to be that the arrow is imbued with some sort of...
What's up,
hey,
Lewis?
Lewis H. King.
how's it going?
Going well, thank you. How are you?
Right, cool.
How odd that this arrow would be wasted on pinning a skull to a tree, or perhaps it was a warning. Have to have a think about that one.
Yes, we do. And
I'll
please
get back to you on that.
keep me informed as I will about when the messenger
Marvellous.
returns.
We also went in search of a treasure which we've heard
Oh,
rumours of.
I leave at this point. I'm not
Oh, the bloody treasure.
The
It's a popular room around here. Did you find anything?
Nope, it was a complete bust. There were a few gross bat things.
Sturges.
Yes, killed them all.
We're good. They were probably a
Yes.
plague on the land. Probably killed anyone else that was trying for the treasure.
Yes, they did. They did try on mine and my acquaintance's life, but we showed the bastards a thing or two. My voice has changed completely.
Now that you've, well, not gained my trust as you always had it, but one thing I feel like I should tell all of you, now that you've kind of become allies of this.
Do you see I'm not
community-
here, Cyclone? Yeah, cool.
Hmm?
Cyclone's not
I'm
here.
there.
Oh, you're not there, so it's just you two.
Yeah.
As you're now allies of our community, I'd like to think. Do you know anything about a group called the Believers?
Yes, they worship that that child singer who goes back.
No, you're thinking of Believers.
So I am. Continue, sir.
And then I saw her face.
I don't think that's a Bieber song.
I'm a believer.
I'm quite the fan myself. And you see one of the shrines is to Bieber.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's an oil painting.
Yeah. It's a fresco that he's done himself.
Nice.
Go on,
It's got a signature on it.
We all spend a moment just sort of like...
The fourth wall is breaking.
Our universe begins to shatter.
Yeah. Have you heard of a group called The Believe?
I can't say that I have. Well, have I? Tell me, DM, have I?
No, you haven't yet.
No, I can't say that I have.
Well, it probably is nothing, but as you know, this town doesn't really have any formal leadership.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a group of people who call themselves the Believers.
Mm-hmm.
They are the more wealthy individuals in town.
Look at me, I'm not from this area.
They seem to believe that there is a cavern nearby.
Mm-hmm.
It's called that contains these items called the moving stones. They believe that these stones can tell the future. That's why they are called the Believers. Not all of the town believes in this. I am only privy to this knowledge because I've lived here for my whole life, and they have tried to induct me into their group a few times. But as a man of the gods, I believe that they hold our fate, not stones. So I've always refused. But recently, their comings and goings have changed somewhat. I keep an eye out on most people in this town, and I just thought it'd be pertinent to let you know that they might be up to something a bit more, well, I'm not sure. I don't want to use the word sinister, as they've never done anything sinister before now. They always seem to do it for the good of the town, or so they believe, but times are changing, and as are they, and I don't think it's for the best.
Do you have any leads for us to look into?
I guess the cave where these moving stones would be.
I'm not sure of the cave's location, as the Believers keep it very secret. But I'm sure eventually, if you asked around town, you may find someone.
Newfound background.
You may find someone who is either a believer or someone who knows
Or a
something about
believer.
it.
Okay, we
will
look into that.
Look into that.
Let's add that to the list of.
Perhaps
Point.
Kalissa might know something about it. She seems to have most of the comings and goings of the town in her back pocket, shall we say, being the owner of the inn.
Of course. Well, I have a job that I have already said that I will undertake for Kalissa, so I will be getting on with that, and then I will report back to her if that's all right with you.
That sounds good. What job has she given you?
She mentioned a post on the outside of town, a spot where the weather is always
Lance Rock.
abnormally bad. Lance Rock, exactly.
Yes, I have noticed these inclement weather that's been passing through the area. Probably nothing, but maybe it is worth checking out.
Something to look into, yes.
Well, I advise you do that before you talk to her.
Of course, I will do.
Okay. Well, thank you again for telling me. I'll let you know as soon as the messenger comes back.
We will keep you informed as you will keep us informed.
Well met, friend. And you.
Could I visit my gnome friend?
The
guy I robbed.
the guy you robbed,
Yeah.
he's not a gnome.
Is he not?
No, he's just a diminutive fellow.
Oh, right.
He's just a short guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not genuinely. He was where I was going to head next, by the way. So
Okay.
after listening to that conversation with Tom, would have headed
Well,
to his.
I would have headed straight there as you guys were.
Fair enough.
Yeah, again, you see this kind of dilapidated building with doors, barrels, and all this kind of shit leaning up against the wall. Come in.
I walk in.
Hello, have we met?
Greetings. I don't believe we have. Cyclone may have seen me around town.
Yes, you're the
Right.
you're the gentleman that did the acrobatics.
Yes, that is me.
Yes.
Glad
Well-
you saw it, and I offer my hand for him to shake.
He comes up and shakes hands.
So you
are you looking for something in particular?
oddities? Do you buy things from people?
Oh yeah, well yes, I keep quite the collection, as you can see, well maintained.
Would you be interested in a magical arrow of sorts?
Oh, what kind of magic?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't advise touching it yourself. I kind of, when you touch it, knocks you kind of on your ass and makes you see a terrifying vision of a skull. It may be good for some warriors out there. I don't know.
Do you know
I kind of lay it down on the table.
what this vision would do to you?
I haven't had any adverse effects as of yet.
Well,
But it definitely like knocks people prone and maybe stuns them for a little bit.
I might be willing to buy that. I don't usually go for the arms, but as you can see, I do have a few around here.
Instead of buying it, we could always go for a trade. I mean, what interesting stuff you got? Any?
Well, you feel free to look around. It's mostly furniture and a few tattered old weapons and armour, but you're welcome to...
I'll have a peruse of weapons and armour, just see if he's got anything that sticks out as not mundane.
There's nothing that you can see that really, really sticks out. There's some very fancy items that are now a bit dilapidated. You can tell that in their day they were like very, very fancy.
Okay.
But there's nothing particularly like he says, he doesn't really focus on weapons and
Buy
armor.
a futon.
Be good for adventuring.
Yeah, but there's pretty much every type of kind of armor in here. As like no matching sets, but there would be.
You have studded leather.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I would have a. Which part of the armor are you looking for?
I guess like a studded leather, like torso piece.
Ah, of course. Probably somewhere
Just
around
because
here.
as you can see, I've got a big cut in this one, so
Yes,
may as well
okay.
upgrade.
What's interesting skin tone you've got there. That's,
Yes, it's
well, I'll just go have a look, and he pulls out this big, like, kind of long list of things, and he kind of looks up and down. He's like, oh yes, back right, fourth pile, okay. And he kind of scurries off to one of the piles, digs through it for a little bit, and he pulls out this brown, dark leather studded armor. The studs are quite big; they're black, like metal, going all the way down in kind of rows. But the leather itself is kind of this deep brown color.
you willing to trade or?
Well, I've got no use for this armor really, and I'm always interested in magical items, so sure, why not?
Fantastic. I shake his hand and I will take it out the leather and like brush it off and then change. So then
Okay.
studded leather will make my AC go up.
In
by
front
one.
of him?
No, I'll go outside.
Okay.
I'll change it my torso.
From outside, you can hear a thudding sound, which sounds like a body hitting the floor.
I peer in through the window.
That was quite a vision.
That was great.
That is certainly interesting, and he kind of notes down his thing.
I'll put on the studded leather, which will bump my AC up to 15.
Okay,
instead of
cool.
14.
Well, pleasure doing business as always.
Likewise, as I'm getting changed.
Yeah, I'm going to go visit him as well.
Okay. So you see Fork, Cyclone getting changed outside as you kind of are approaching the shop.
Okay. New armor.
It looks good. Nicely done.
We
I
just
became guarding
finished
for a second
all
there.
of the character art,
It looks exactly the same.
but it's
Studded.
studded.
Yeah, just little studs.
Let's put some dots all over it.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Very nice.
You
Good for you.
fucking
I'm going to go have a chat with the proprietor. Give me a moment.
He's kind of peering out the door at this stage when he came up to tell Cyclone about the curse. So he's like, "Oh, Fork, hello."
Oh, hello.
I'm gonna go for a wee.
Wondering if you've heard anything back at this point. I sort of go inside to get away from Cyclone a bit.
Oh, I was just gonna loiter and wait for you since you were here because I thought we were gonna go for a drink.
Oh, I can go for a drink. Just I'm going to go sort of like. I don't want you to listen in,
I'll
basically.
have one waiting.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah.
I've not heard anything back yet.
Nothing? Okay.
No, only just sent it out yesterday.
Oh,
so,
did you? Oh, sorry. I just
Not heard any
lost
replies
track
yet.
of time. We chased a few loose ends.
Did you find that skull?
On the tree?
Yes.
Yes. It was pinned to it with some black arrow that gives us all a horrible sort of vision of a skull.
Oh. Well, I've just purchased that very arrow from the gentleman you just saw leaving.
Bastard. Oh, okay. I gave that to him as a gift. Well,
Oh, well.
good. I didn't have use for it.
Well,
I learned what the curse is on it. It's not a curse. It's a blessing.
Oh, it is.
Yes. It sort of is a ward against the undead.
That's pleasant to know.
Yes, it is. So no zombies coming in here.
Okay, well,
I'll
that's...
bear that in mind.
If only I was being robbed by a zombie.
If only. I'm so sorry.
Rob zombie?
Yes. Big fan.
Yeah. Also, this note that I bring out the awful parchment thing.
Oh, that is grim.
It is indeed, but this was attached to it. Do you know any of the meaning for it?
Oh.
Oh!
Thank you very much.
General Farmer, you Don.
Don't worry about a shirt so much to paint. I didn't get to read all of that. Thank you very much, General
Cheers,
Farmer.
dude. Hang on, it's going to come up on here in a second, and I'll double check what it says.
Very, very good.
Dude, thank you so much. You are...
Oh, it's too much of a pain to send to Australia.
Damn, we have fans in Australia. Thank you very much for donating.
Thank you so much.
We're glad that we somehow entertain you enough to get fan art and fucking from Gordy's a donation as well.
Damn, this has been
Thank you very
good.
much.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers,
That's
man.
very kind of you.
Yeah, jeez.
No one
thanks.
tell Tom.
No, of course not. We'll split the money between us three. No.
Anyway.
Jokes. Of course, all funds go towards making these streams a better experience
Yes.
for you all lovely people.
Yes.
Currently, no profits for us. Just
Yeah.
just
we've
the stream
used to buy
improvement.
better microphones.
And all stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
yes, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
that.
very
Yeah,
much.
you're a wonderful man. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, it had this note. Do you mean anything to you?
We just
We just got
got a
£15.
donation of £15 from
Oh, really?
General Farmer.
Oh, damn, dude, thank you so much.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, any knowledge of what this note means?
Absolutely no idea.
Excellent. No one who may?
By Jove, no, not really. Well, I'll write down what it says, and if I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know.
Yes, please do, please do.
It
Thanks
does
again
sound-
for your time. I feel like we may be leaving town for one place in a few days. So if I don't call back,
Okay.
I'll call in once more before we leave. I think we have one more errand to run.
Okay.
But,
Well, it's always a pleasure.
Yes, as always,
You're
you're a
acquainted.
wonderful man. And I give like a little bow and I walk
Okay.
out.
One back straight.
Then I head to the constable's office.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you head over there.
Hello, constable.
All right. How did you
Really
get on?
emphasised cunt there.
Yeah. I didn't mean to, but I'm glad I did. What was it?
How did you get on?
How did we get on? Well, we went to the ghost.
Oh yes, she was telling the truth, was she?
There was a ghost there.
There was a ghost.
Beforehand, we nearly died.
What was
Goblin and a half ogre.
Blimey.
Yes. Why? I beg to question what she was doing around that area. They were nearby, and it was a fair walk away.
Well, you know how kids get; they just go exploring, don't they?
There's a long way to explore.
Well, it's 3 hours. Kid can be out for longer than that.
How do you know it's 3 hours? You've not been there.
I
No,
roughly
no,
know
no.
the area pretty well.
Oh. So did you know? But you didn't know it was there, eh?
Yes, a goblin and a
Just
half
royalty
ogre.
payment. Just a royalty payment to my supreme British overlords. Cough, cough. You will be spared this day.
Enjoy your imprisonment.
I'm technically South African, so.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You also should be paying us.
I'm also part Italian, so.
Oh
I also need to be fighting you and then also switch sides.
yes. Cool. Moving on from that potential casual racism.
I'm Italian. It's fine.
So we yes, that was a bit of a bust. The ghost told us to leave. It was some tomb of a nobleman. We didn't push it any further.
alright.
Yeah, he seemed like a pleasant, it just seemed like protecting his master's tomb.
Fair enough. Well, I'll make sure no one goes near there again.
Yeah,
So what about
please.
this treasure?
Nothing.
Nothing there.
There was a small cave, and it had some blood-sucking bat varmints in there.
Oh, sturges.
Yes.
You know, we have seen a few in the area.
Yes, we took them off pretty quickly, but there was nothing else in there.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Well,
Yes. So we got a message from. We oddly all thought that maybe this was a bad rumor started, or something
quite
along
possibly
those
could
lines.
have been. People, they start on a rumor and then it just
Mm.
keeps building up from that. But I'll give you a little something for your troubles.
Yeah.
And he heads back inside and kind of comes back out with a bag of about 100 gold pieces.
Ooh, that's nice of him.
It's about 100 gold. There's no specific amount.
Can I make it up myself within 10 gold, or are you?
103 gold pieces.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can it? No, you know what? That's less than what I have, so I'm gonna stick with that. Thank you. Oh, I've got to rub out all the. Right. Yes, that was all.
What are you nodding for?
Oh,
It's a bit of gold.
well, we'll get a bit of it, but never mind.
Well, none of you are here.
Yeah, I did make it 103 gold for ease of splitting it by 3, but
Yeah.
whatever. That's
But
fine.
none of these guys are here right now. I haven't been out with them yet.
Alright.
We don't know what's going to happen.
102 gold.
Why would that make it easier to split between 3 people?
Because 102 is divisible by 3 and 103 isn't.
You've got a good point.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Do you want to make it 102?
Yeah, I was thinking about Fort, accidentally. But what's the
Because my name is
makes
Fork,
sense.
because I'm going to be offended
Yeah.
if it is.
No, you're absolutely right. That's my math brain.
Alright. It's fine. Anyway, yes, that was
It's
all.
actually 102 gold pieces.
Yeah, I changed it already.
the gold-
miscounted.
One piece of gold just vanishes out of existence.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So thank you for that.
Where are you headed off to next?
Something about point something bad weather. I don't know. I haven't really been told the details. Lakeland.
Oh, nasty way to go.
Good. Thank you.
Fell on our own shears.
It's good of you to do all this for the town, and
I am very bored.
as long as you keep doing it, I'll keep up the payments.
Fair enough. Maybe I won't go into. I'll leave the Harpers. So any news on the book? May I ask?
None at all, unfortunately.
Oh, bastard.
You see Cyclone laugh in the
It's on
background.
my person.
I know, and it sucks.
Yeah, where are you keeping it?
I've got all Avengers have like a little knapsack and stuff.
No, I know. I know. You generally like speaking, where you just keeping it.
Yeah, so
in
I've
the
got
backpack.
like a knapsack, so I'm keeping it in there.
It's like this big.
Is that? It's a
It's
huge
a
book.
dwarvish book. It's tiny.
Oh yeah. Well, it's stout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stout book.
Yeah.
It's like the 5th Harry Potter book.
Yeah. It's like A5, but they're on their side. It's like it's portrait, not portrait, landscape.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yes, we're heading off there next. Probably stay the night. I don't know. What time is it?
It's probably like afternoon.
I'm asking him.
Afternoon. Don't know why you asked.
Good. Thank you. Right. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
See you
Let us know how it
later.
goes up at Lance Rock.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
do.
probably advance the plot.
I'm glad. See you later.
I thought it might because of the whole elemental thing.
Yeah.
You know. Oh yeah.
Alright, good.
See, that's where that's what I thought.
Last thing I want to do,
Yep.
just as soon as it's like visible to me, I'm gonna hurl a fireball at that house where the girl lives.
No.
I'm not. It's fine.
Did you have fireball?
No.
You go up to the girl, shocking grasp.
I guess we meet up at the tavern.
Yeah, it's good.
We have some food and drinks.
Yeah, is the Xenos there? You there?
Yes.
Player?
And then
How do you? What's 102 divided by 3? Someone quickly, because my brain is mush.
34 gold each.
34. The boys, 34 gold.
sick.
Thanks, buddy.
So I take away 68 of my gold.
So that's gonna be-
Why did I add it all on the fucking first place?
115.
205 gold.
We can
Not
all
shabby.
afford horses now. That would increase our travel a lot. You're a nobleman, surely.
I'm
you
too
wouldn't buy a
heavy
horse.
for a
I do like horses.
You get a big mare.
I am a big man.
In the morning, we go buy some horses and we ride out to Lance Rock.
Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all.
Or we could go have some 2 people ride. Like I can ride side saddle with Daddy.
Can you stop calling me daddy? Because I don't like it.
You see a bespectacled man who looks a lot like me sit down at your table and go, "You heading to Lance Rock tomorrow? Good idea."
Can we?
No, you don't really.
Can we continue to have a guy who looks a little bit like you follow us throughout the plot? And just sort of, yeah, maybe you should head over here first.
Okay, so with
With
that,
Yep. Are we calling it here?
We buy
yeah,
some,
and then tomorrow morning head off to.
or should we say we buy horses and head out?
I don't.
Or should we
You
say
can do that if you
Or
want.
should we say we go?
well, wait till next time.
Let's buy horses.
I need to think about this purchase.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're calling it here. Kind of a bit of an odd session.
One
It was
question.
kind of
Did we make it 11-2?
not yet.
Fuck
I thought we were gonna make it mid-session.
Damn. Yep.
We just did a whole bunch of RPing and not actually a lot of anything.
No.
Yeah, it was kind of an odd session because you've gotten a lot of the investigational stuff out of the way. This will all start to make sense soon, I promise.
Good.
But yeah, you've done a lot of the kind of the
We've
primary
done the bullshit.
investigations. Basically, yeah. So yeah, next session should be a fairly action-packed session. I would actually, it's going to be. Literally, you can't miss the action now.
As we crawl up here, a troll enters the town.
We got 2 weeks to wait.
Oh.
Damn, I always hate waiting.
2 weeks.
But yeah,
We
so
just scrap Dampain and.
Up to you, man. Go for it.
But basically, yeah. Thank you very, very much to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who commented in the chat.
Thank you, Gaunties.
Especially thank you to Gaunties for the amazing fan
And
art.
so much to General Farmer.
Yes.
Farmer for the donation.
And yeah, like I said, thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone that commented. Thank you very much to everyone who followed. We love you. Thank you very much to anyone that follows because of this. If they're watching it in the past broadcast, or if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, if you're catching this on YouTube.
We're sorry, we've been a bit crap with uploads.
There'll be a podcast up on Sunday, I promise.
There will be. Oh, we'll make sure.
Every damn Sunday, forever.
But yeah, if you want to stay tuned on all the
Don't make
latest,
that promise.
on
Don't
the
do
latest nifty stuff, follow all of our social media. It's down below the map there, or if you want links, they're all below on.
Right down below.
Like, yeah. And so that's basically it for session 2. Tune in to session 3. It will be an action-packed session, I can assure you. But for now, I've been Elliot.
I've been Tom.
I've been Dan.
I've also been Dan.
We've been Nifty. You have been you. Peace.
Sayonara.
Stay nifty.